live from the Loki studio for this Thursday, the 30th of January 2025. It's Back Pocket! Brought to you, as always, by our so fresh and so clean Back Pocketeer patrons. This week starring Gus Ronald. Ruby Innes.
3, 2, 1. Oh, Jesus. No. Break my damn legs. Oh, Jesus. I feel like I just got born. Oh, my God.
Peter Burns.
A fucking what?
Okay, well, we're going right.
And special guest, Bajo.
Testy at these nuts.
And behind the scenes, it's Josh, Will, and Blair. Now, click here to unsubscribe from any promotional material. It's time for Back Pocket. Welcome to Back Pocket for 2025!
What year is it?
Oh, you saw it in the
Make
title.
some noise!
Whoa.
2, 2, 5.
25.
Oh,
Feeling
it's
alive.
Gonna.
Our credit card expires in 2 months.
Shit.
Yeah.
We should know
We
that.
got a new one.
It's going to be a good one. It's going to be a big one. Thank you so much for joining us, for coming back to the show. We are here to do it all again. Thank you, chat, for being here. I think you're frozen on our TVs, but Josh will sort that out. Won't you, Josh? Yes.
Timing.
We keep
Classic
him.
Josh.
He's
It
here
is
for the
classic
energy.
Josh.
He's here for
Oh
the
my
fan.
God.
That's Josh
He can't
coded.
say that on a stream, Josh.
Josh coded.
Oh, that's good stuff.
So
Keep it
Josh.
glazing.
Tonight on the show, we're going to talk about games that kept us busy in the holiday period. We're going to play the brand new sequel to one of our absolute favorite party games. It's Use Your Words, Dus. The second one has been released. And we're going to be casting our picks for this year's Pocket League. Let's go. That's how it works. We get a lot of
What's
energy.
that?
Pocket League. It's Pocket League music.
Oh,
League
I thought you were going to go ba 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 ba. You know that one?
Bum. And then the overture. What's
Yeah.
it called? Something overture? It is an overture of some description.
My brain went
Lights.
went folder overtures.
Overture of
Nothing in
cannons.
there.
Yeah.
It was just folder empty.
1812, thank you.
No one
There
has
it is.
wished me happy birthday yet.
Well, hang on. I was
My
going to
birthday
say.
was more
Just
recent.
begun.
When was yours?
Even more reason why mine should be mentioned.
December bullshit.
Doesn't matter when it was.
It wasn't even this
It's just not
year.
doesn't matter.
Are you a Christmas
I
birthday?
got one present for my birthday. It was from my mum, and it was the same present she gave me last year.
Which was?
This little Pac-Man thing she found at a tip shop.
Oh,
Wait,
so
she
not
got it
even like
again,
a thing
though.
you can
Yeah, I
get
threw it-
again.
I threw it
like
in
That
the
means
So-
you traded it in and she found it and was like, no, we'd love this. Bajo's here, everyone. Thanks for joining us, buddy. Thank
Hi,
you.
hello, thank you for having me. It's nice
You're
to be
welcome.
here. Hello, how are you? Hi,
not
good
as
morning.
fun.
Thank
to
you.
travel
Good
now.
Hello.
morning.
I know, not so bad.
Well, at the moment, because it is we did move the Loki studio to Adelaide during the break, so here we
Yes.
are in our new studio in Adelaide, which is really close to your house. It's nice to be next to
are
you.
you
now.
enjoying Adelaide?
It's so lovely
It's
here.
really great.
The weather
I
is
hate it.
divine.
the weather actually is fantastic.
Yeah. But it's a short commute now for
It's
you.
a short commute for me. I'm just around the corner
Every week.
every week.
Don't you go moving to Sydney or anything, okay?
Most
Yeah.
human contact I've had in a long time.
You were
Thank
really. I
Cass.
touched his hand before the show and it genuinely
Touch his
upset-
neck.
My neck.
Were
You
gonna
say
say
it
touch his neck.
He
unsettled
can touch
you?
my neck if I know it's coming.
Okay.
If it's a surprise, don't lie.
Oh,
But
you
he
don't
doesn't-
like your neck touched. I remember that about you.
But you don't seem to like anything touched now.
What do you mean? I like. I just freeze. I just freeze when I get touched.
You just turned him off. You just
He's
turned
like
him
a
off.
small bird.
Honestly, I can barely feel it through the 7 layers of psoriasis scales. So you know.
Now I want to wash my hands.
I can never do crime because I always leave my DNA wherever I go. I'm just crop dusting the
Just
world.
follow
That's
the
the
flakes
only
of
reason
skin.
you shouldn't do crime, kids.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You get busted.
We all had holidays. You had a birthday. Ruby, how was your break?
I
Did you have a
worked.
good time? You worked.
Yeah.
How was that?
It was good. It was a little bit exhausting, but it was fun.
You must have done something that wasn't work that you would, put out there as a holiday activity.
There must be something that you did. Cut to upstairs. Cut to.
Oh.
I get it.
There we go. Yeah, very good. Very funny.
Don't get it.
No, I worked a bit, but I was also I went to Melbourne and I was in the Thumb Cramps live shows.
Nice. How'd that go?
Nice.
Heaps good. Really,
Yeah.
really fun. A few Pocketeers showed up, which was really nice.
Lovely.
And we just went silly, goofy, crazy mode.
Their live shows are wild. Do they like? Do you?
How
add-
wild did they get? Because the photos I saw, you're like sitting comfortably on couches.
Yeah.
That's
I just
not
meant
wild.
like, where do you fit in the wild? Do you come in and do you
saying
tone
this
them?
isn't wild?
Do you
This
tone
is
them
not
down,
wild.
or do you join and do you amp up?
I'm actually I'm very different on thumb cramps compared to on here. Definitely a bit more. I match their level.
Okay.
Yeah, I would say you assume a cramp roll.
Was this thing recorded anywhere?
They were both recorded, and they're going up in order, out of order, because the first show that was booked was on Thursday, but then that sold out really quickly. So we did a second show on Wednesday. So Thursday's the first show, but it came second, and Wednesday's the second show, but it was on first. So they're being released. Thursday's the first one being released, and it has been released, and then Wednesday's the second one being released, and that's the second one, but it was first.
And you're doing this next week.
What?
Just next Wednesday?
I don't know.
Cool. Peter High Pants. Peter High
I'm
Pants?
gone.
How are
The pants on high, but the shirt is tucked.
The shirt is tucked and the pants aren't
tucked.
high. They're just like the tucked look.
What's it
Yeah.
like tucking a shirt?
this.
I haven't tucked a shirt since
can
the
do it.
80s.
Is that too high?
No, it's
I think
good.
I think you're just the right. I would instinctively then, if I tucked, pull
What about
it
a
all
half
down
tuck?
a bit. Oh god.
I can do a half tuck, but I'm not confident for a
Nah,
full tuck.
half
yet.
tuck then
Nah.
does
And
cause.
then drop and then drop a
Yeah.
hip.
We used to all tuck shirts in and then pull them up and over a little bit, so do a sort of
I
like
could do the
tie together in
the
the middle,
roll
the
like
Daisy
a
Duke.
Daisy Duke. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, stick around. Post show after the show. We'll see how that
A
goes.
new look of 2025.
And did you get a break apart from all the craziness that you've been through?
No, just moving hell. Just moving is exhausting. I've realized I've lived in 32 homes. I've moved 32 times in my
you
life.
are old.
I am old, but still it's a lot. It's exhausting. No, it was mostly mostly just like moving and then settling, and then I moved to like an Airbnb for a while, and then moving again.
Was that where
It's
that
been
stream was from in the
really-
intro?
Yeah, that's from the Airbnb I was staying at.
It
and then
seemed-
it's been wild being back in Sydney. I've had someone try and steal thousands of dollars from me. I've had
I just needed some cash.
I've had a delivery driver broke my front door and then ran away because he didn't want to get in trouble. Like he opened it and broke it and then he just ran. I've had
he
had someone
leave the
try and
delivery?
steal my ironing board out of my shopping trolley. It's like, I'm right here, dude. I'm just putting it in the car. I'm not used to Sydney. I'm a country boy now, being in Adelaide for so long.
Yeah,
I'm not
out
used
in
to
the
people.
sticks.
People don't nod at you in the street. Like you say hi and they start pulling out a knife. I'm like, no, it's fine. You know, it's really
They
really
want to sell
different.
you a knife.
Maybe they do. I do
Yeah.
need a knife. I've had to buy spoons and knives again. It's weird buying like little weird things.
The
Like
basics?
I'm gonna have
What about
a nice
forks?
curry. I have no spoons. What about forks? I've never used forks.
Well, more importantly, we've all moved.
Why?
Pointless.
No.
Just use three
No,
knives.
no, please.
Why?
Just use three knives.
What? No.
Three knives taped together. Yeah.
No.
You have a big fork. They're like shredder.
No. Get a fork.
Don't need it.
You need
I've
three.
I've
you
literally
need
just
four
explained to you why I
prongs.
don't need a fork. It's
Yeah,
three
well,
knives
it's
put
wrong.
together.
I want you to change as a person
But explain how a fork is better than three knives put together.
because it's thick.
Like the shredder.
Too thick.
Too thick, not for my mouth.
All right. Well,
So no, I haven't really done much.
You can't derail it and then hand it back.
yes, I can.
Nowhere, and then you were like, well,
I was done with it.
well. Yes, you mentioned you're living in a lot of places, but you're going through something quite grown up at the moment, which is trying
Diarrhea
to
every
sell
day.
your old place.
Oh yeah.
This sounds like a nightmare.
I made the decision to stay in Sydney now. I wasn't quite sure until about a month ago, 3 weeks
congrats.
ago. Thank you.
lovely to have you
gonna
back.
It's good to be back. You know, some human contact. The smoggy air. You know, the humidity. I've said gosh.
Go back to Adelaide.
I've said gosh a lot. No. I've got to get this out of my
I'd stab
system,
you in the
guys.
street if I saw you at this point. God damn it.
I want to stab myself. I'm like, a truck goes past. I'm like, at the truck, like they can hear me. You know.
You're passively aggressive
yeah.
at vehicles.
Yeah, absolutely. I
It was an
joined
EV.
Are
I
there no
joined the
trucks
gym
in
and then
Adelaide?
are there trucks? There are trucks in Adelaide. Yeah, but Adelaide.
You get
is,
one a
is like-
day.
have you seen the movie Mad Max?
Yeah.
That's better than Adelaide. Like
Okay.
the layout of Adelaide and I love Adelaide. I do.
All I'm
I do
picturing
love
now
it.
is marauders going past in a huge spiked vehicle and going, and then you're like,
Yeah, exactly.
Beg your
I'm
pardon.
confident that too. But actually, I've had the biggest thing I've noticed being
gasoline
back,
there.
besides the humidity and not being able to breathe, but my skin is going actually really good. That psoriasis, its scales are softening up. It's going to
Yeah,
take
yeah,
a few
yeah.
years.
You look moist.
It's very
more
humid.
moist.
It's very
You look
moist.
damp.
I'm not enjoying the weather, but I am enjoying the people. There's so many people everywhere.
And they're all moist.
And they're all moist, and none of them want to nod at you in the street, but that's okay. I'm just happy to be back amongst people and old friends
The
and
thing
new
is,
friends.
if you want people to nod at you in the street, you need to go to very specific areas. Like Leichhardt, people will nod at you
Leichhardt's a
because
nodding
it's
area.
basically like Little Italy.
Yeah, okay.
So you know.
How do they nod in Leichhardt?
You do these ones.
How do they nod in
Oh no,
Leichhardt?
you still nod normally.
Oh, you don't nod?
Yeah.
Okay.
My experience of
that's
Italy
a
is not people nodding at you, though.
Yeah.
Why has Little Italy got anything to do with people being friendly in the streets? Italians are scumbags.
Not in my experience.
Oh, totally.
But I was also a beautiful woman working at JB Hi-Fi, and I helped them choose the
In
best
Italy?
radios. No, in Leichhardt.
Oh, well, that's Australians.
No, they're Italian.
Peter does not speak for us when he said Italians are scumbags.
I do.
He
I
does
speak
not
for the entire
does not
streaming
speak for all of
community.
us. It is good to be back. I am happy to be back. It has been
Back on the rails.
back on rails. Happy
touch you a lot
happy to
tonight.
be here. It is weird. It is weird changing like a location after being in somewhere for 6 years. It's strange, but it's so familiar at the same time. I have nothing
Yeah,
else to add.
you're living in an area you've lived in a lot
Yeah,
of your
true.
life.
Yeah,
So,
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
the
not
gutter.
right now.
used to
I'm in the
it.
gutter.
Yeah.
Yes.
Has the ABC come crawling back yet? You got any calls from
Not
old
yet.
auntie?
Not yet.
You're walking past the building if you
I know. I'm wearing a good game shirt. I'm like,
See you
no
from
good
past
game
still works.
reboot.
It's me. I'm on the shirt. I'm on the shirt.
Well, it is lovely to have you back.
Thank you.
You're welcome on the show as much or as little as you'd like. But we will crack on because we have got a full show. We've got a lot to get through. We've got a lot of games to talk about, some games to play, and we're going to do that by talking about the ones that we've been playing in the last week or so. Is what we've been playing.
Try coughing at the building.
Yes, what we've been playing is a segment where we talk about the games that we've been playing in the last week or so, as was beautifully put by Angus. And it is sponsored this week by Reese Wild.
Is it Sunshine?
That sounds like Sunshine to me, but I didn't play any of the ones in space.
Galaxies.
Galaxies?
Galaxies.
Galaxy
Josh,
1
is,
and
great.
2.
Josh, I know
Yeah,
this
I've
isn't
heard.
the game as a
Yeah.
prelude to the game. Is that Sunshine?
It's like an Easter egg for the game. No, I actually don't know. All it said was chest open.
Odyssey. Oh,
So there you go.
Zelda,
Chat room.
only Link opens chests.
Listen. Hey.
Well, the point of this game is that Reese has sent in a sound from the wild, and we're all going to listen to that tape. We need to guess what the animal is, and
You can't play.
I'm not allowed to play this one. I'm not
Apparently.
sure why. I assume I'll recognize it immediately. But I wonder if it's me.
Ooh. Did you make any noises over the break that we should be worried about? Let's find out.
Is that a,
It is you.
Do you know it?
I actually don't know what that is.
wait, sorry, is this a noise from a
It's
video game?
usually
Is that
from
the-
No,
an
it's
animal.
usually from a real life.
I'll play it again. I'll play it again.
Please.
That's a naked mole rat. Did you shush me?
He's a shusher. He does shush people.
Wow.
Can we hear it one
Can
more
we hear it
time?
one more time? Because everyone was fucking talking.
He really does choose awful times to be shushing people. It's just quite rude. I mean, you shouldn't shush people at the best of times. Can we hear it one more time, please? Oh. Can we hear? Can we hear that one more time, please?
You go a little. You gotta. No, you're fine actually. Yeah.
on your chest.
No,
Oh,
it's,
it's on
you
your
just
pants
kinda,
as well.
yeah, you
Looks like you
pissed
did
on
it.
yourself.
With a bit of
Wet
wee-wees.
myself.
Yeah, where
Can we hear it one more time, please?
There's a noise and two droplets that sound like they're like expelling something that's
I
dripping.
think someone's throwing up.
Well, that would be the that kind of like. That's the I'm.
I don't need to
throwing-
know your business, dude.
Ugh.
Yep.
You know that spit after vomit?
Is this from a game?
Well,
It's an animal. It's an animal.
It's a
an
naked
animal.
mole rat.
I think it's Scotty.
Is it Scotty?
Hang on. Where's my buzzer button?
we put the
Where's my
buzzers in for
buzzers?
2025. It is not.
Ba-bam. I would recognize my own pup.
What do you reckon it is?
I have no fucking clue, and I wasn't even trying to pretend to play because I was told not to play.
Well, you weren't listening because you were talking over it every time. So can we hear it one more time?
So passive aggressive. Love it.
It's 3 clips of the same animal.
Okay, I reckon it's actually there's no correlation. But I think it's something in the water moving around. That droplet is completely independent of it. So it's like it's a frog that's lost its voice or something.
Is this animal connected to our lives?
The frog that lost
I
its
don't
voice.
know.
All right, my Fisher, is it a frog that's lost its voice? At least I had to try.
I think it's important to try.
Is the opposition leader Peter Dutton
Ooh,
just talking?
Yeah.
is that Peter Dutton?
Look,
That's the
it's
budget.
not, but I will say
I didn't get a
he
buzz.
does remind me a bit of a turtle, and that's what this is. It's a
Ah.
turtle.
I'd like to see it.
He's having a little breathe.
Oh, I watched this. Yeah. I have watched this many
What?
times.
Can I
He's
just
having a little
ask?
breathe.
Has everyone heard a turtle have sex?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's the noise. when that's a turtle coming up.
You've seen it a lot, I see.
Fucking a croc, yeah?
Yes. Also,
Oh, I
There's
thought
also
it just
strawberry
another
around.
they
turtle.
don't just have sex with crocs; they have sex with other turtles as well. So I've seen multiple videos on
I'm
this.
not sure that's correct.
Okay, agree to disagree. Sorry, Ruby.
But
Go ahead.
Nothing.
Cool.
Just a
I-
general
in
apology.
what
Ruby.
we've been playing.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I forgive you for now.
Nice.
Shredder.
Shredder. Let's talk about the games that we've been playing over the break.
All right.
Stephen, you played the thing that came out not quite the most recently, but very recently.
Yes.
Came out this week, and it is Streamer Life Simulator 2.
What a game. What a game this is, inverted commas, that whole sentence. Yeah, so in Streamer Life Simulator 2, you are playing a simulator game of the life of a streamer for the second time. Of course, you know you're in trouble when it starts with a hot tub, a girl in underpants, and a green screen behind. And from this point, I was pretty much sold that this is the worst game of the year. It's really bad. I feel like it's bait. This game is bait for streamers to play so the creator can make money. And maybe not. Maybe the creator of this game wanted to make a really in-depth simulator of what it's like living the life of a streamer. But let me just set it up for you. So you start off with a whole bunch of intro animations that are definitely generated by AI, which, fine. Like, this is probably a one-person job, this game. I don't want to criticize it too much because I believe that people try and make games for more than just money reasons, and trying to make a good thing.
Yeah.
But let's tear this piece of shit apart. So basically, you start off, you get fired from your job in a cafe because you're too slow. Rightly so. Hurry the fuck up. We got stuff to do, right? Anyway, you get fired and then immediately decide to become a streamer. And to do that, you go to your cafe's store. Spoiler alert, if you're really interested in the story in this game, tune out for the next 10 seconds. You break in by walking through the back door and steal PC components from your old boss. You don't take the whole PC, you take all the components in a very confusing, not minigame, it's just confusing interface. And you take it all and then you go home on your bicycle, driving through a street where a lot of people just get run over randomly. It's that kind of, here's me trying to catch, or here's the cat interaction part of the game. You damage the cat. I believe it says cat damaged. Oh no, I didn't fail it. Anyway. It's a world that feels like a default kind of world. It's hard to describe, but it feels like there's a lot of AI stuff and a lot of like really basic kind of assets thrown in.
Top sort of Unreal Engine,
Yeah,
like-
not that good. But
Yeah.
Anyway, you go into your house and there's immediately shit on the floor, and you can clean that up if you want. The idea is you start from nothing and then you start building up your streamer room. You buy a microphone, you buy a camera, you upgrade your computer. The only thing, there's a few weird things. There's some integration, like some meta integration where I loaded up a website on my computer and it showed like my local area. So like, careful if you stream this
Oh,
game.
wow. Okay. That's
It's like
stuff.
So it's got a lot of like, it's got some meta stuff in it, but it's also just. It's clunky, but it's also just really like there's a lot of kind of streamer in jokes that I don't get because I don't know all the big streamers and what they do. And I don't really follow. And
Their
there's
name's XQC Cow.
there was XQC stuff in there, and there's memes. I didn't get the memes, but one thing I did like, and again, it all feels very AI generated. When I started streaming, right, I could do a dance and try and make money. Like you can do all this kind of dumb stuff, but the DMs I got from like after the stream, like your stream fucking sucks, mate. I'm like, that's pretty funny. That's the only part I like was the little DMs you get. You can respond and stuff. But yeah, the idea. Look, I didn't get too far with it. The idea is you build things up and then you obviously become a successful streamer or not. I guess it's pretty cooked. I feel like it's a game that is just there to bait people to stream it so that
Yeah, you
creator
reckon-
can make money. But also, there's stuff in it. Like
I
they've
love some of
made.
this chat.
Here's a
Your
dance.
energy is really amazing.
Yeah,
I
right.
need people to say that in our chat.
Exactly. Yeah. Come on, guys. Can we get some energy amazingness
Amazing
here?
energy.
Disappointing. Hope things change.
Look, it's vaporware. Like,
It kind of is, but it's weird how like simulators or the simulator trend has gone through a phase where they realize that it's not just the one action that you're simulating that people are interested in, it's the life around it.
Yeah,
Like I've played
yeah.
for instance, I played that like wood shop or like toy restoration game, but it was like actually about answering emails and going to your warehouse and
Yeah.
checking
That
your
stuff's
car.
fun. I
And
like
it's
that
like
stuff.
it's building the life around it. Whereas here it feels like they've gone so far in that direction to make it all these bitsy mini games and all kind of like nothing's good. It's just lots of
No,
little
look,
parts of it.
I do feel like this was made by like just a couple of people.
Yeah.
But I don't remember how much it costs.
Because the core thing of
but
simulating
it's-
streaming.
I don't recommend it.
No, the core, it's just simulating the streaming isn't much there, so they have to build the game around that, which is the life you're having, which
Yeah.
is stealing stuff from your cafe, petting cats, riding your bike. By the looks of it,
Oh
all
my
that.
god,
Yeah.
is it a deck builder?
Deck builder.
I just saw cards
no,
there.
I don't think so. Again, I didn't get too far in it, but no, you're just earning money, then you buy stuff. But the gameplay loop of it isn't. It's not polished enough for it to be fun.
Totally,
You know,
yeah,
like
yeah.
you just with simulator games that are really good, even if they're a bit janky or funny or clunky, you can get it. If the gameplay loop is good, you're like, oh, I'll put on that aside and just like keep building and growing, and that's the joy of it, you know. But
Yeah.
this just feels like a vaporware kind
They're
of
usually
throwing
quite
together cash in
focused.
Kind of thing. Yeah.
Like the woodworking thing you're talking about, like the crime scene cleaners,
Yep.
like all those things that have like the email. They've got story in an email thread happening back at base, but really it's about dropping you into a spot and you've got a task to complete.
Yeah.
Whereas this feels like it's got so many mini games and stuff because the meat of the game, the streaming part, seems to be so bitsy
Bare bones.
as opposed
Yeah.
to the core of the game.
There's not an see the biggest thing about streaming is the interaction, you know.
Yeah, of course.
And that's not really much of that in there. It's kind
yeah.
of like you hit go live and then you can kind of do a dancing minigame, but it would kind of be fun if there was some sort of interaction with the audience beyond getting, you know, nasty DMs afterwards. I mean, I can get that in real life.
Yeah,
Is
it leads us to our next segment, which is 5 minutes of interacting with chat.
Oh,
Hello.
Hi.
hi Chad.
Hi.
Bajo
that
failed
it?
at even
What did you-
pretending to be a streamer in a game. Thanks, Age of Doom.
What'd you do today?
Hey guys, how are
Hi.
you?
Oh, hit that
There is
button.
bad
There is
Bad
bad
energy.
energy. Oh no.
Oh, sorry.
They're looking at us.
I can go get on my bike.
Hi everyone, but Bajo. Okay.
Is there
Banfish
back to
looks
the game?
Yeah. Okay.
Is there enough trying to happen in terms of like the management side to do with things like money, sleep, is there, because that's what's usually interesting for me in simulation games, where it's like trying to balance a little economy that usually push and pulls against itself. So you try to like, oh, I want this, but I have to earn it this way. Whereas this feels quite slapdash. That I wonder, is that a bit balked? Is that a bit broken in this?
No.
It
It's
isn't.
not worth playing.
No, I know. But I'm
It
saying,
does not have enough meat. No,
Yeah,
there is no
fair
meat.
enough, yeah.
No, look, I only lasted about 2 hours, and then I was done with it. No, it's I wouldn't even say it. It's a bit of fun. It's just slapdash. And look,
Yeah.
you can see they've tried to do stuff and they built websites and things in, but it just it doesn't have that. It doesn't have the core gameplay loop meat.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like
doesn't
if
have
the loop's
that
not strong
is
enough that
strong enough to.
I mean, it's
even
kind of
you?
interesting that you're like editing videos, and they've made a mini game out of everything.
Again, I only played 2 to 2.5 hours, so eventually would get there. But like, I was very ready to be done.
Yeah.
I think
I think this like concept has been around for long enough now that you'd want something, particularly of a sequel, to be less of a scattershot thing and have more meat on the
Yeah.
bone and be something with more intent,
I played
as
a game
opposed
called,
to just an experience of multiple
And,
experiences.
and again, it could just take a bit longer to get there. And I'm curious
Yeah.
if anyone
I
in
don't know
chat
if
has
it-
actually spent more time with the first game or whatever, if it was fun. But this just for a sequel, it was like, this is a sequel.
I played a Switch game called
yeah.
like, I think it's on everything actually, called like A Streamer's Life or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
But that was almost a Sims game that was like you had little icons for how well your audience was rating what you're
Oh,
doing,
yeah.
and you were like
See,
filling
that
up
interaction
meters.
is what this. I was hoping this would have. This
Yeah.
is everything around the streaming.
It
not
looks
the-
that way.
the
Whereas
actual
that one I
streaming
could
is just
like
little
hire more
minigame,
people to
yeah.
edit my videos, and it
Yeah.
felt like a management thing, and I was
Yeah.
getting into
Yeah.
it regardless of the streaming kind of window dressing of it. Whereas they've gone hard on that here, and it's kind of postal like joke
Yeah.
level. It feels like,
I,
but
I played like another like similar streamer. I think it was called Needy Streamer Overload, which did have like a kind of overarching storyline. That was like, it was like one of those like a cute anime style psychological horror type games. But I think that game did, the whole streaming thing really well. But this just, I don't know, it feels...
It's so ugly. It's just
Yeah,
so
it's
ugly.
ugly.
I wrote some other notes
Bring on
just in case there was
web
anything.
streamer.
It's just
Oh,
it's
dark
just,
web stream.
Chantal
that was
Ryan's
amazing.
game. Hopefully this year.
Fingies crossed. I
Hopefully
played
this
I think I played the demo of it at PAX 1 year, and God, what a treat.
But you kind of want to go so hard in your own style of interpreting user interfaces, views, money, all that kind of stuff. Whereas here it's trying to be so close to the real thing, but like an ugly facsimile. I don't know.
It kind of feels like a game jam game.
Yeah,
like
I feel
like
bad
that,
then.
like a prototype kind of
sure.
thing. And it is early access. But
Slapdash.
it's like,
Keep an eye out for Chantal Ryan's dark web streamer. Hopefully this
yeah.
year.
Yeah.
Because it's
That's
exactly what
right.
you're talking about. It is
Yeah.
way more about like the engine that they've built for it is about interacting with chat
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
interacting with
Right.
parasocial relationships
It's
online,
awesome.
and it's like it's the darker side of stuff.
Well,
Yeah.
to finish it off, what I
Yeah,
want to
please.
say about this, which
Please.
is completely unfair, because even making a bad game is really hard, and it's possible that the person who made this or people that made this actually really wanted to make something cool. It does kind of feel like someone just said, make a streaming game in AI, and then this came out at the same time.
Yeah,
So
fair.
I don't want to be too harsh on it, because someone might have, but it just
Hey, I could be
yeah.
watching.
They might be watching, and if they are,
Do
hello.
better. Do
If
better
this,
with
is your,
3.
if this is your second shot at it, I mean, come on.
But
Yeah,
it is
a sequel
also
should be more polished,
It's
yeah.
early
Yeah.
access, right? So it might get better.
No,
That's what
I don't
people
think
say
so.
when the game's crap.
Yeah,
Or
maybe.
not.
Or not.
You know what?
Maybe
It's
they
been-
tried really hard.
It's been so quiet for games. Honestly, I've just been playing Elden Ring DLC, Path of Exile 2, and like a bit of indie. And that's all I've been playing. There hasn't really been much around. I'm kind of waiting for, all
It's
the, all the, big
the
stuff
floodgates
that's
are
coming.
opening. In the last week,
Yeah.
I've just seen so many reviews drop
Yeah.
for a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
Including my game. Segue?
Including your game.
Sure. I jumped in and checked out Orcs Must Die Death Trap, which is the 4th game in the Orcs Must Die series, I believe. And I've never gotten in on this series, although I've always wanted to.
Oh, it's a fun series. Yeah.
Because it's tower defense, and I love me some tower defense, particularly from the view of God from above. I like to be God. I don't usually like to run around, but last year playing a lot of Kunitsugami, Path of the Goddess was my game of the year, and that was you interact with the main character that is putting up towers and trying to defend hordes of enemies running your way. This is a evolution on the
that was
series.
great.
That game was amazing.
Yeah.
Don't get me started on that one. I'm going to focus on this one. This game has changed up the formula a little bit. Essentially, it's a third-person action game where you run around an arena. There are hordes of orcs that come from different points on the map, and you need to protect a rift from them entering it and depleting the number of whatever crystals or whatever that is at the top.
Blues.
So, yeah. So it feels a bit kind of like third-person MOBA-y meets just in the way that there are like creeps and like different types of enemies, and that you need to block off those areas using barricades and set up traps that help you defeat them, as well as run around and pick a different one of the 4 or 5 heroes that have different abilities. I believe in the previous Orcs Must Die games, you just played as like this kind of generic hero, and you didn't have you didn't change that character. This is the first time I think they've added these heroes, and they're cool. I instantly went for Sophie the warrior cat, but there's a big brutal a bear who does melee stuff. There's a lot of ranged wand magic characters as well, and they're all really actually fun to play as, but I predominantly stuck with this character. And then as you can see, you spend
ask why?
this character.
Do they play differently, or is it just
Yeah,
like
heaps different. This one has like a sticky kind of melee attack that would move from enemy to enemy and get really messy if you got close into it, which I found the actual moment-to-moment action not fantastic, and so this character played well for that. It gets quite messy because you will see later on the hordes of orcs get quite overwhelming. Plus, anything from a third-person or close-up perspective in a horde mode game is quite overwhelming. Don't go that way. And because, it really tests your ability to multi-manage or sort of deal with not multiple things happening at once.
I feel like I've played this 1,000 times. I
It
feel
feels
like there's
that way.
so many games like this.
So here's the weird thing, though,
Yeah.
because I've not played one of these games before, I instantly went into the mode which was I need to block every entrance, and you can see that's indicated really well by you see that blue path of where the creeps are going to come from when you start the wave. And then if you manage to block them, they go red, saying, hey, cool, you've blocked all ways for these enemies to come this way. They're going to come up and bash that barricade until they can get through. So my mind instinctively went to block all entrances and try to manage them getting in. Wrong. That's not how you play an Orcs Must Die game. What you're actually meant to do is set up choke points and set up kill boxes. So
Right.
but the second you remove one of those barricades and you create the blue orcs, they go, cool, I know the way I'm going to come. That is where you make your path of most resistance. You make multiple zigzags, you fill it with traps, and that's how it's meant to be played. It took me quite a while to get there, and
But that's every single tower defense.
tower defense is
Because if you block the lane, they destroy your towers.
tower defense is usually you go alongside the lanes and you just try and stop them as they come through.
Yeah, I guess I'm
it.
thinking more the classic like Warcraft 3 mods. They
Potentially.
were all like that.
All
It's
tower-
like
lots of different types of
you
tower
build your labyrinth.
Yes.
Like that's the concept is like to build
you
the most
often-
effective. Like, you want to snake them back around so they go past a trap
There's those
twice.
ones.
Kind of
I
thing.
predominantly play the ones like Kingdom Rush and stuff where you just have to spend the currency
I haven't
on
played
towers,
a tower defense since
and you just
2003. So
But a big part of them has been creating a hero character that you run around. So instead of just being the cursor choosing where your things go, you move a character around that has the ability to fight. But yeah, usually what I would do is try and block them everywhere and then just try and manage where they're coming through the most. To
What's the hook? What's the hook of this? Why is this different to all the other tower defenses?
this one
would you
compared
say,
to-
besides the brand.
I mean, this
is it
one,
just
as I
the
said, from an Orcs Must Die perspective, it's the 4 playable heroes and 4 player co-op. Previously,
Oh,
it's only
yeah.
been 2 player co-op. And Josh, if you skip to the second half of the clip, there's me running around as another character with with another character I teamed up with, and. Yeah, that's probably the difference in this series. As for the Orcs Must Die one, I think it's just they have a cool aesthetic. They have these like there's no story almost. It's just stop the orcs, get the crystals. But people like this series because it's
Bit of fun, isn't
well, it's
it?
onto its 4th version,
Bit of fun.
and the traps really I think are a big thing for this one. It's all those spike pits and creating those kill boxes. And when you make a really effective one, it is really awesome watching them all just come through and get churned up, the ragdoll, all that kind of stuff. So I'm really glad I'm finally into this series. Whether this is the best one, I can't give you that perspective, but I think online reviews are saying people are really happy that it's taken a bit of a turn. The first 3 games have been out over like the last 15 years or 20 years. They've been out for a long time.
Yeah.
So I think it was time. I think by 3, they hadn't really changed the formula up enough. They were just choosing new maps. I guess the major difference here as well is that it is now more of a roguelite in the sense that usually you do linear levels. Here you pick one of 3 maps, and each of them have a neg buff towards the orcs. So you pick the map you want, and it'll be like, headshots do less damage here. Orcs are stronger in this one. Another rift might open in this one that you have to defend.
Oh, got some little cards to select.
That's the neg buff for the map. And then in the map, you do, I think, 4 waves. And each wave gives you, at the end of it, a potential 1 of 3 cards to pick, which can buff your hero, give you more traps, give you more barricades, that kind of thing. So, So there is a little bit of a rogue, like, run mode.
and that's the replayability because you finish the 4 waves in the 3 maps and you've played everything.
You do 2 of those, and then you pick 1 of 3 maps again, and then you do a boss run, and then you take all that back, and you can take a currency back to your hub world and upgrade your hero. But from what I've read in reviews, it's pretty minimal. So it is saying like, hey, play this all year, like, and chip away at your hero, like give them a 0.8% buff each time you finish a run until you've played it so much that you've finally buffed your character. So
NJ Games in the chat says it's very Disney-esque. It does look like a Disney kind of.
It's got an aesthetic that
art style,
people
right?
have liked since the
Yeah.
first one. It's a rounded, polished 3D nice look but it's bloody. They all giblets and
That's
fall
always been the
apart.
thing about Orcs Must Die. Is like they're not afraid to have the gore from
Well, I
memory.
think the idea is you
think.
put
But
them
it's
in these.
cartoony. It's
Cartoony.
cartoony.
It's
but
cartoony and
it's-
cute, but you're
yeah.
putting them into these kill boxes and just watching it all just turn to mush and giblets, and it's great. That's super satisfying. And again, my only issue playing these kind of games is I have to have perfect runs. Like the difficulty level when something does go wrong is a level of overwhelming that I do not enjoy. It is quite literally just things breaking down doors and all coming at you from all angles, and you're usually powered to take them all on as they're all zooming into the rift, and it's a yucky feeling.
It's the only genre of games, tower defense, that I've never really liked.
they
I
are
love,
great.
I love so many genres. Like I've enjoyed some of them. Not sorry to just interrupt you there, but like I would never feel like I'm.
Try them all because they've all got a slight.
know.
They've all got their own sort of flavor.
I just feel like at their core, I'm not making progress.
This is
You
on
know,
Game
I have
Pass?
no progress beyond. I've just got to stay here, and they just keep on coming. Why can't I kill them all and
The
then
way-
finish the game?
Totally. And the way that I've
It's just
enjoyed
like-
them in the past is actually like PvP tower defense games where you're
Oh,
you're
yeah,
defending
yeah.
your point, and if it gets challenging to the point that it's effectively impossible.
Yeah.
And so if you've lost too many points in the early waves, your friends are in front of you. You're just trying to keep your base alive for as long as possible. That's where I get the joy out of
Yeah.
a tower defense. But,
I
I just like the
They
style
just
of
keep
this.
coming.
Yeah.
Like,
I
like to complete
but in this
things.
one, they are. It is segment into waves and levels enough that I think there's enough stop down moments that I don't think you'd get that feeling. You'd be like, should we do another run now? And why? We'll pick a different map and we'll all have different zones. This is on Game Pass, and I'm dying to play it with a full team of 4 to see how that feels to manage. Because I believe things like your barricades, you all get a small amount of them, so you need to be like, hey, we both need to use all our barricades on this door. If communication, I can imagine, would be really crucial, and I think it could be a really fun one to play, like late into the night with a good group, being like, do we have another run? We all have our communication. Door on the south is broken. Let's all head there and fight because, I think it'd be a cool team management game if you're all
You're a big
focused on.
like COD Zombies guy as well.
I do like that, yeah.
Which is similar, like blocking off
yeah.
the parts of the map.
Or choosing where you open the map up to and where they're going to come from. Yeah, that's actually a good
I'll always do
comparison.
like a Left 4 Dead over something like this, where you have your wave moments, but you're still kind of progressing through it.
Yeah, no, fair
I don't know,
enough.
I'm just being weird in general. Just
I
for
give
some
it- I
reason,
reckon
I'm like,
give
I
this
don't
a
want it to
shot.
stay here.
I like it.
And wait, they just keep coming.
Tower defenses must die.
I know.
But yeah,
I do like that you got different like characters and classes and
yeah,
different abilities.
and there,
that
I think
match and all that sort
they've
of
mixed
stuff.
up the enemy types a lot
Yeah.
more, which they haven't for 20 years, which people have said, thank God. But it's my first one, so I'm like, it's always been like this. I like it.
Yeah, cool. Orcs must die. Death
we don't clap
trap.
afterwards?
We
Oh,
don't clap.
sorry.
Oh, it was that good. I got a clap. Why not? Let's make that a thing.
I was just being polite.
I'm going to talk to you a little bit about The Root Trees Are Dead, which is a game by Robin Ward. It was on itch.io for quite some time. It's just launched on Steam. And it is a family tree detective game. You start the game by discovering that the Root Trees, a wealthy family with like a public-facing family, have died in an accident.
Oh.
And
It's like I like them.
don't get to like them.
Okay.
And so you are approached as a genealogy expert to build out the family tree because there's a lot of money and a lot of people who are blood relatives and not are knocking on doors trying to get a little piece of the root tree pie.
I see.
And so you start the game by building out the immediate family, the ones that just passed.
Those Sackville Baggins.
So proud feet. You're in an apartment. It is like a simulator style game where you can do things other than actually everything is focused back in on the mind map that is the family tree, but you collect evidence of by searching on computers. You collect and printing things out. You can search databases from magazines. I think it's set in 1990. Mid-90s, maybe 93 or something like that.
Oh, good year. Sonic 2
So
was
you
just
got a
come
big
out.
clunky
Oh, what a good
CRT. It must be 96 because you've got home internet.
Oh, so I was,
the net
I
happened
got
around
born.
96.
Yeah. 98. Thank you, Blob.
I remember that it happened. We all were like,
I was surfing.
Tim's got the net.
I was surfing. You're like using an
around to
Ask
Tim's house.
Jeeves style.
Classic Tim.
Tim always had the best net.
Hit the
I
net.
want to interrupt now, but for a real reason. Has this been a demo? Did Microtext talk about this? Have we talked?
I
I'm
believe
getting major
Micro
deja
talked
vu.
about. Yes, that's why I asked. I was sure that someone had kind of touched base on it because it was on a demo maybe at Next Fest.
If
Can't
it
remember.
was, I swear we've talked about it on the show before. And
We have. It
potentially-
was not.
It was
Nick.
not
Nick, yeah,
okay.
cool.
I'm
Yeah,
not
cool.
going.
I didn't
crazy.
download this footage again. I just found it again from
Did
that
you?
episode.
You just
Yeah.
searched it?
Yeah.
Well, the game is
Lazy.
out in full on Steam now. It's about it depends on how good you are as a sleuth and how familiar you are with old search engines.
Very familiar. Hotdog.com.
Hot dogs.
Oh,
Hot
yeah.
dogs up late show
Jobpile.com.
after Big Brother.
No, that's a different thing.
Oh, it was different. Okay.
Yeah, I had one of those shows.
You
Is
did
that
have
why you're
one of
mentioning
those
it?
shows.
Because I was on one
You
of
were
those
television
shows?
famous. You
Oh,
were.
you did that.
I'm so sorry, everyone.
Nick spoke about it on the 23rd of the 11th, 2023.
Do you know
Thank you,
what time,
Dolphin.
Dolphin? What time?
This time.
It would have been around
doing
7. It would have been around 7:28.
What time?
This old sleuthy.
7:28 p.m. But it is a really cool sleuthing because the tools that are at your disposal are really clear and it gives you enough pieces of information at the start. It really sets you up to learn the systems that you're going to want to explore when
Yeah.
trying to find bits of information. To build out the family tree, you need to find a photo of the person, attach their name to it. Some people are written about with pseudonyms because they became famous as some person that they're not actually.
It's kind of like Rise of the Golden Idol.
Yeah, Rise of the Golden Idol would. People who have played Rise of the Golden Idol would love this for
Yeah,
sure.
cool.
And then it is about finding the right, and it's about finding keywords like Rise of the Golden Idol. Except in this instance, it's because search engines back then were so like just limited in what they could do. That
Jeeves could only answer so much.
that you'd really want to hyper focus
It
your
was just the one G.
your search to make sure you're getting the right kind of return.
Yeah.
Cool.
So that's what this is about. And then once you kind of correctly assign faces, names, and their connection to the family on the tree, and you get enough people in a round, it kind of locks them all in and goes, yeah, that's everyone in that round. So then you can kind of because it's quite a big tree, it can be intimidating. It focuses you in on points to start with, just so you start fleshing it out and get a sense of it all and the tools that you're supposed to.
Apart from like identifying the people and their relations to each other, what are the kind of like the end goal? Like, are you reaching conclusions of not who they are?
Yeah,
like,
you're determining their connection to the root tree bloodline to see if they're going to be part of the will or not.
That's kind of it, is it?
basically.
It's like,
Yeah.
like, are they in or out
Yeah.
of it? As
Yeah.
Anyone else getting the dopamine hit from that
Oh, that
modem
noise?
connection sound? Bing
No,
bong,
I love
bing
hearing
bong.
it. I love
It's all really
so
like
nice.
beautifully polished in its simplicity. Like you could look at this game and be like, oh, it's not very pretty, but it's designed to look like it's in 1998.
Nyko mentioned in the chat that the previous version, the itch one that he talked about, used a lot more AI art. They've since now developed it without that, and apparently a second campaign or a second half to it that wasn't in the original itch one.
Yeah,
so
okay,
this Steam
cool.
release is more fully fleshed out. And
It's about
good
a
that the
9-hour sleuthing case, apparently.
It's good those mechanics are clear, like it's with these kinds of games, sometimes I'll look at them and be like, what do I do? If I can't have like a good lead in to the mechanics and how they work.
yeah, but you know what that is?
I give
That's
up on
because
it.
old UI and old systems made fucking sense. Like you knew
None
what your
makes sense
power
anymore.
button meant power.
Yeah, I think the game does a pretty good job of... Like, I guess minor instance here, root and a full stop. You have that's the name of the clothing brand that the kids are attached to. And if you don't search root without the full stop, it doesn't return anything.
Really? Is that how they used to work?
For you that's of interest to you, because they weren't contextually smart.
Yeah.
They were just very literal as search engines. They would just spit back the thing that you put in.
God, those were wild times.
Yeah.
They were wild, wonderful times.
They were wild times. So yeah, I mean, the point of the game is to explore, read. You can take notes as you go with a reasonably efficient note-taking system in the game. You kind of like it's basically a tab-based thing, so you can go, oh, I'm writing about the immediate family, so you make one for that, and then you put everyone into it, and you kind of make your own notes as you're
Yeah,
going.
cool.
It kind of slides in over the top of the interface that's the computer or the evidence desk or stuff, so you can be looking at a thing and go like, oh, I want to write about that quickly. So that's a cool thing that I feel like it's still more efficient to just have a pen and paper in front of you.
Yeah.
But the in-game one is pretty cool and nice. But
I love a game you have to take notes for.
Oh, me
it's
too.
nice, isn't it?
I really
Yeah.
do.
I can't really say much more about the game because that is the game. It's just
Yeah.
Is it-
just rooting through.
Is it murdery? Is there like plot? Is it like, ooh, who's
Intrigue?
good or bad? Yeah, because at this
Knives
point it just
Out?
seems like sorting out family fortune.
Yeah.
Well, some people find story delivered at a reasonable pace interesting. And so,
But what do they have to do with the orcs? They must die. It's in the title. I know.
Yeah.
It seems like
Why must they die?
this all looks like someone has been murdered.
There's
and
little chapter markers in it that are like, yeah, as you complete a chapter, the person comes to the door and they might have a bit of information about like, oh, just don't tell anyone that we're doing research into this part of the family, that kind of thing. That builds a bit of mystery and plot, and then
In my game, Streamer Simulator 2,
Yeah.
I had a guy come to the door and goes, I haven't got anything to say because it's early access. And then walked off.
That's awesome.
then he
I'm
breaks your fucking
sorry, I
door.
didn't play a more interesting game.
the opening cutscene is
Game, though.
FMV, which is cool, and the woman that comes to the door is fully voice acted.
Nice. So they must have
that's
clearly
So
stepped
there's
up the production.
just some nice bits of polish in it that make it all feel really cool. The music is great. The sound design is great. It is just like... It's a nice game to sit in because that's a lot of the time you're just sitting staring at a screen, not actually doing anything because
Kind of
you're
looks
thinking.
satisfying.
It is really satisfying.
That was more common in my brain is trained to think that this is a murder mystery and there's something like intrigue but like
Well,
that's
there's murder
nice
and there's
that it's-
mystery and there's sex and there's all sorts of stuff in this because
Sex, you
it's
say?
about family trees and people dying and marrying and divorcing.
And you have to do sex to make a family tree grow.
That's true.
Yeah.
So
enough drama in my
sex
own
in the
family.
game?
I don't need
Do-
I don't need this in my life.
Grow the family tree.
That does
but that is the root trees Are Dead, which came out January 16th, the day before my birthday. And no one gave me anything for my birthday.
I gave
That's
you
I
a
gave
lie.
you a pic. I made you a picture.
I made you something.
Did you?
I did. I sent it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I gave you a box of donuts, which I ate
You did.
most of.
I gave you that thing for your back.
Yeah. I had a great birthday.
Yeah.
Do you
Ruby?
need a Pac-Man handheld
I
machine?
do
by any
actually. I'd
chance?
love one.
I've
Do you
got
need a
plenty.
back thing?
I do actually. That's mine and
Tell us
Ashley.
what. We'll do a trade. Ruby, tell us about what you've been playing.
Yeah. Well, this holidays, it was a big gaming holiday for me. So I lied when I said I just worked. I actually gamed a lot,
Nerd.
I know, fuck tons of Fortnite, like a lot of Infinity Nikki. I started playing
Playing
1,000
Marvel Rivals?
Resist.
You playing Marvel? I've been
No.
playing Marvel.
What's
I
it?
really like Marvel Rivals.
1,000x Resist.
Yeah, that we
Um,
totally slept on that game last year. It was
Yeah.
in everyone's best game of the year.
Well, the thing,
I just saw everything about it. I was like, we should talk about
What
it.
is
this is
this
the
game?
thing. I'm gonna
Exactly.
talk about it in a later episode because I want to finish that game because
Okay.
I'm enjoying it so much that I want a full experience of it before I talk about it. But that being said, I'm also enjoying the game that I've played that I'm going to talk about now.
Which is?
My Side. So My Side is a psychological horror game made by, I think it's AI Hasto or I Hasto.
AI.
It's not the world you want to be living in.
But it is it's a psychological horror like story game where you play a boy who starts to play almost like a Tamagotchi like game on your phone, where you're taking care of this anime girl in your phone. You got to feed her. You gotta buy her things. You gotta play little mini games in the game so you can buy her things and all that stuff. Over the course, like it's a very short like introductory part where you're playing this phone game, and it's broken apart in like day chunks. So like day 1, you're playing the game. Day 2, you're playing the game. Day 5, you're playing the game. Day 20, you're playing the game, but it's not like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Right.
It just goes to show that you're playing this game for a very, very long time, getting to know this like AI anime girl. But you get to a certain point with playing the game where the girl, who is called Mita, says, I want to meet you. So I've done some little things. Put your phone down. And so suddenly you put your phone down and you look around. You're not in your room anymore. You're in the game. And so the game basically is you being transported into your Tamagotchi phone game to hang out with your AI waifu.
I always wanted to fuck my Tamagotchis.
Yeah.
Wow, what a sentence.
Yeah.
Did you
Right.
punish them?
Very much that.
No,
but,
never. I
Ours
treated them
got
so
banned.
nice.
Ours got banned from school, but not for that reason.
But it's not. So there's no like AI generation in this.
Sure.
The character is like an AI. And her name is Mita, and she's very cute. The game itself is beautiful.
Okay. I could
and-
have sworn this is going to go to a dark place. Like, genuinely,
So
I
it
thought
does.
this.
It feels like
Okay,
it's
how
going
far
to.
into it? Because I'm already like, this first bit feels, I don't want to say like a spoiler, but like, as you mentioned, there's a bit of a time jump before you get into this main crux of the
Yeah.
game that you're getting pulled in, tronned into the Tamagotchi.
Yeah.
But,
Tron is a verb. I like that. Trond.
Mm.
okay, but how quickly does it get the next bit?
So pretty quickly, it jumps into you being transferred into the game, and that in itself is already a little. You may feel a little uneasy about it
Oh,
because
cute.
you get thrown into this new world. You start to walk around. There's a strange machine that exists in this world. You decide to turn it on, and suddenly everything goes dark. There's a bit of uneasiness that's then taken back because suddenly the world is all right again, and you're hanging out with your AI waifu. So I've played Doki Doki Literature Club, which is what made me want to play this game, because a lot of people were comparing the two, being like very similar vibes of like cutesy virtual novel type vibes, gone scary. And I wouldn't say, so you're in there now, I wouldn't say it's the exact same thing because I was expecting it to go AI gone evil really quickly. It doesn't. So I haven't finished this game. I think I'm probably about halfway through, honestly.
Doki Doki takes like, it's a It takes
late
a
game
while.
twist.
Yeah, so that's
It is a sharp turn.
but it's later, than sort of.
But this game does. I wouldn't say it's. There's no real big sharp turn because things start to seem wrong pretty quickly.
and that's kind of a selling point on this one, I imagine, as a genre of a game
yeah.
now to be like, as you said, cute game gone scary.
But I was expecting it to be really straightforward. Really straightforward. The girl in your phone is evil, and she is going to get you, and that's why she brought you into this world. What I'm finding, and unfortunately, I'm getting to a point where I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm going to be a little vague before I just stop talking about it completely. It's taking that journey of things going wrong in a very different way than what I expected.
Okay.
It's not as simple as she's evil, and you got to get out. But rather than that,
Some mindfuckery.
you're being taken through like the back rooms of the game itself, which I find really,
kind of
really
blurring
interesting.
the worlds, some of that.
Yeah,
kind of-
yeah.
Okay, cool.
And I think it's really cool. I think it's been made really well. Like it's visually
I like the visual
really, really
design.
nice.
Yeah, it's really pretty.
And both worlds
very
look
soft.
cool.
Both. Oh yeah,
I mean,
so
like
soft.
it's very
Visually
soft
seen.
and pleasant to look at, and
I'd say it's one of those games that like is trying to do the like how anime would look in 3D and does it in the one of the nicer looking ways, because sometimes you see that like 3D anime and it looks uggo, but this game does it really, really well. And
This genre of, because it's like, it's your Mithrigan, it's your companion. There's this new genre of, and it's all warning tales of like, maybe not as harsh in this one, but it's your companion character, often from a male perspective, making an idolized female character that's eventually going to fuck you over, and rightly so, usually from like some kind of either revenge act or, in this case, can you allude to, is there a motivation from why the character's doing this, or is it just at this point very...
I haven't found out yet.
Interesting,
But
okay.
it's very interesting. It's kind of like Her meets 2001 A Space Odyssey for Gooners.
I can't let you fuck that,
Do
Hal.
you like
Yeah.
Gooners?
what's a Guna?
It's someone who masturbates without intent to complete.
So it's someone who
it's a
masturbates
joy
with
the
no
ride.
just to enjoy, with no intent to come.
But never get off the
Yeah.
ride.
Yeah.
They're always jorking
Are they
their peanuts.
tired, or they're edging, or
They
they just
like-
don't
It's
want...
not even really edging.
about
It's
the
just about the
journey.
pulling.
Yeah.
Is
It's
it
just
got
about
It's
the
mostly an
jorking.
exercise.
Is it got
Yeah.
any correlation with the aeroplane version of raw dogging?
I like
The Mile High
aeroplane.
Club? Do you mean having
the
sex
raw
on a
dogging
plane,
you
or
know,
just jerking it on the
no,
plane?
they
That's
now have, chat worked me up on
If
this.
you were gooning on a plane, you would not be raw dogging a flight.
Raw dogging a flight means you sit on the plane and you don't do anything, you stare at the seat in front
Correct.
of
Yeah.
you.
Yeah.
Yes. And
Gooning would be cheating.
no, but it's the same mentality of like, I'm going to find pleasure in my
No.
ability to not give in to anything.
No, I think
It's
it's,
not the
just
same
like
thing.
the.
Please don't masturbate on a plane.
I think it's just enjoying
Raw
the,
or not.
enjoying the feeling of the jerk, but not wanting the cum.
I mean, I
We're
get
not
that.
even past the first
Sometimes I'm
ad
tired and
break.
I just want to go to bed. You know?
I'm so sorry. Welcome back.
And that's what I've been playing.
Cool.
But I also really want to say, Hello Kitty Island Adventure came out on Nintendo Switch and PC
It's not out
yesterday,
on-
I'm pretty sure. So
me.
play it. Play it because it's not
it.
just on Apple Arcade
Game
anymore.
of the year
It is one of the
2023.
best games ever made, and
could
you
have
should play
sworn
it.
Kitty Island Adventure is a
Yeah,
good
it's
game.
a
Yes.
real game.
It rocks so hard.
We need to get Levins back on
Came
the
out.
show.
Oh yeah.
I could have sworn that had made that just feels like it came to Switch a year ago.
Yeah,
Like
it's the
how is it
perfect
not?
Switch game, but it was an Apple Arcade exclusive.
Yeah, that's right.
So
It was on
now
iPad.
it's
That's
out
probably
on
how they got the money
Switch
to finish
as well as
development.
PC. You should play it. It rocks hard.
It rocks hard. And that was my side.
My side.
We saw Orcs Must Die Death Trap, Streamer Life Simulator 2. I played The Root Trees Are Dead. And we're about to play you out to an ad break.
It's a good one.
I went up.
Shit, that went pear-shaped so quick. Oh, hang on, man, just keep pressure on it. I don't want to die, man. You gotta get me to a fucking hospital.
Okay, we'll take the freeway. No, fuck, we'll take the highway.
What difference does it make? I'm leaking here, man. Actually, this is the perfect opportunity to try my new B-Maps navigational system. To the Royal St. Anne Hospital. Please and thank you.
Now travelling to Royal St. Hospital. Would you like to take the TLDR route?
Yeah, sure.
Now rerouting to the tastefully long drive route. Estimated arrival is when the timer's right.
I'm sorry, I don't know if I quite heard that. How long?
Relax. With B-Maps, every time you drive, you'll discover something new. No two trips are the same, even if the destination is. And you're always promised a brand new digital scenic route and a whole new map. That's the beauty of B-Maps.
I don't fucking care, I'm dying, man! Yeah, man, we don't need maps. We need to get to hospital, we need to...
Now entering Skyrim.
What? Oh, wow. Okay, that is quite beautiful. And it is tasteful, too.
Rerouting via Night City.
Ooh, oh.
Now entering Yarnam.
Oh my god. Look at all the blood.
Oh my god. Look at all the blood.
You have arrived at your destination.
See, we made it, man. I told you we'd get out of here. I told... Oh, shit. Hey, B-Maps, set it for the border.
Setting route to Borderlands.
No, the border, please.
Did you mean Borderlands the pre-sequel?
No, I need to get to the border. The border.
Affirmative. Borderlands the movie.
Oh, fuck, no.
B-Maps. Because it's about the map, not about the destination.
Press the button. Boop. Is that all it is?
I think they're lining it into, they're getting into that, and then they go, boop. Yep, all right. That's 5 of 5.
It's like
Well done.
user interface for idiot grunts. Oh, run team, sorry.
No!
Holy
that thing is
shit.
big and has a blue laser. Oh, you're getting shot in the head.
What the hell is that?
They fly now?
They fly now.
They fly now.
Don't chase me, bro! Oh, you got tased so fucking hard. Oh my god, it's big.
Oh no! You're an army.
Okay,
I'm gonna extract us out of here.
take that forklift.
Wait, really?
Yeah, but it cleared up.
Welcome
finally.
back to Back Pocket,
That's good.
everyone. We had a commercial break there, and in that we saw some of our socials. We also saw a commercial for BMAC. Not BMAPs, BMAC. A new one that we've done for 2025. We had a hell of a lot of fun making that one.
Yeah.
We went above and beyond, including
Wow, look at
Josh
that.
pressing the back of the car.
Jeez, it
We
looks so
drove
good.
my car into the studio so that we could film this correctly, and we had a heap of fun doing it.
Yeah.
Thank you, BMAC, for being a long-time patron of the show. Here is your commercial. This is what we do. If anyone's watching going, what the hell was all that about? We like to make custom commercials for our patrons at a certain tier. You want an ad? Sign up. We'll make you an ad, maybe of this or lesser quality.
Yeah.
But we definitely...
Likely lesser quality
Likely
unless we make
lesser
it in the
quality.
first 3 weeks of January when our production company is not heaps busy.
In the original idea for this one, it was going to be Gus driving a pregnant me to the hospital. But I was told that because I wasn't here, they decided to go with this idea
was
instead.
told.
And I think they simply should have just made Will pregnant.
That's a possibility.
I've tried. It didn't work. It just didn't stick.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Yeah.
Well, it was
I
a
had,
funny
like-
moment to go,
It was like a
we,
weird creature.
we also thought
horrible.
we've played up the stick of you
Yeah.
being the mother in the show already in an ad, and we just thought like we didn't want to fall into that. Like we all need different personalities and stuff.
What else is a woman supposed to be but a
You could have
mother?
been a
Am
criminal.
I right, Gus?
It's a
You
woman's
could have
job.
been a
It's a woman's
criminal.
job.
You're right.
I didn't even write for the pregnant woman to be in there. in the ad.
Yeah, it was confusing.
Yeah.
We rewrote it. But then we were like, we Tarantino'd. We're like, oh, we started watching like Reservoir Dogs and we're like, oh, we got way too many influences. But it was even fun to make and hope you enjoy that one, BMAP. I'm going to now call you BMAPs every time. But that is what we do for our ad breaks. We've jazzed up some stuff in the graphics just for the start of the year. You might have noticed the intro.
it's not great.
Had a few. You didn't notice the intro because you were fixing the camera.
Was there a new intro?
There's stuff in
Play
the
the
intro.
intro. I
No,
wanna see it.
We'll do it later on.
I would love to see it. Please, Joshua.
Peter ignored it, and we tinkered with everything.
Joshua,
if anyone gets the reference that I made the Patreon call-out card, I'd love you to tell me that you got it and that you liked it.
He was so upset none of us got it.
Steven didn't get it, and I did it especially thinking he would get the reference. It's fine. They bite, they light. Anyway, we're going to move on with the next segment of the show.
Which is called the intro.
Is not the intro. It's very good gameplay.
Oh, it's
game?
crusty.
Yeah, they can't sue
Yeah.
us. What are they going to do?
He designed that.
I made that font. I own that font. No, I
It was
didn't. I
mostly
bought-
Rainfall
It was
and
Rainfall
Intro.
and Intro. Those were the two fonts we stole. We used very
That
good
was our old
gameplay.
TV show.
Is
We
very,
did what?
Very, very much a rip-off of that. But we're going to play a game, and that segment is, of course, brought to us by the one, the only, Nicrotex.
Used to be on television.
You did. Now you're here
Now I'm here.
with us.
Now
You're
I'm
like
here with
television on the computer now.
Yeah, television on the
one's watching
internet.
TV
It's like
anymore.
TV, but on the internet.
Yeah.
Mm.
Speaking of the internet, you're on it, and so is Nicrotex.
But
And
I
Nicrotex
don't have
sponsors. Yes, go on. No, go on.
But I don't have to use Windows Vista, which is what we used at the AVC for a long time. Do you remember they were still using
we
Windows
use
Vista in the
Vista?
edit
We did.
machines in the last like 4 or 5
Oh, the
years?
edit machine.
The edits had Vista.
Yeah. Because we were a little bit of a siloed unit at Good Game. We just put what we wanted on the machines.
I
Except
used
we had.
Yeah.
I guess
That took
what
a
do we
long
have on
time
our
to boot
work
up. I went off
PCs?
the
don't
grid.
remember.
I couldn't handle them. I'm like, I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
you were
I
off
had
the
my
grid.
own
Everyone was like,
Gmail.
that guy's so off
You're off
grid
the
right
fucking
now.
chain,
Yeah,
man.
Yeah. Rebel at the ABC.
You'd be like, hey, Peter, can you take this down to laundry for me?
please, yeah, Peter, take this down, mate. I'm busy.
I was like, that guy's so off grid.
He's
Of
off
course
grid.
I
He
will.
said, yeah.
doesn't even
That guy doesn't even have a laundromat.
I said soy milk in the face. So you got those burns.
Sorry, I'm
That's how you got
allergic
those
and
burns for so long. They took ages to heal.
The soy burns.
The soy burns.
Yeah.
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 That's what we used to call you. So
Oh,
Soy
soy burns. Peter
Old
soy
soy
burns.
burns.
Old Peter soy burns.
Good chat.
So your last name is Burns, so it works.
What?
It works really well.
That does check out.
Oh.
Sorry for burning you.
Look, you know,
I said fucking soy milk, Peter.
soy wouldn't even get hot enough to burn.
You can get soy hot.
You can't.
You can get soy
You
hot.
can't.
You
It
don't-
caps out at like 33 degrees
I get mine up to
Celsius.
63.
This segment is-
I'll believe it when I see it. I want to see some
I'm
hot soy milk.
gonna make it hot and throw it in your face. Like the old
Like
days.
the old days. That's so
Aw.
reminisce.
Remember we had a TV show?
Nicrotex sponsors this segment, and as usual, when Nicrotex sponsors a segment,
We all sing the song. Nicrotex sponsor this. Well, done, Nicro. It's
Use
not piss.
we also play Screenshot in the Dark. But the song was pretty good too. We're going to look at some screenshots from a video game. We're going to get on with this. Josh, have we got a screenshot in the dark? Hold on to your butts, people. Shout out when you know it.
Peter.
Hello, Kitties Island.
Peter
Oh.
wants to stop.
Peter. That's the cancel before release game Godfall. Ooh.
Good guess. Incorrect. Kid is out of the game.
Bajo.
Ruby.
It was a Banjo there first. Banjo?
Okay.
This game is Skyrim.
If that's Skyrim, I'll tell you.
Ruby,
fucking-
pause. Ruby.
Ruby. Is it God of War Ragnarok? Uh-oh. Biscuits.
Well, now just wait,
Zelda.
because you guys
you
can't
can
guess
take
again.
you can take a whole 1
Your
point.
turn.
I'm going to take a whole point just to check that it's...
It's the
You know what? I'm not good yet.
Oh,
Straight
no,
enough.
Do I lose points if I guess wrong?
You just don't get to go again.
Bajo.
No, that's
You
not
know
how
what?
this
Can I,
goes.
You're
can I
out.
go again?
No, you're all out. That's a
Oh.
God of War one.
Oh, it's,
Sure.
look.
Feels like it.
Yeah.
That's the boy.
But does the... You know what, Gus? I'm going to stop here. God of War Ragnarok.
I said that,
It's, yeah.
and it was wrong. It's just normal God of War. It's
Normal? Is it normal
Is
God
this
of
normal
War?
God of War?
Let's find out. We have to get to the end of the video, everyone.
Yeah.
It's big total normal God of War.
It's normal God of War.
Is it?
Find
Yeah.
out.
First new one.
There's not one. There's a 1 pointer.
I just
Jesus
don't. I don't know
Christ.
what it is.
It's
I got
God
no
of
idea.
War.
Dad and boy.
I can't get it from these
Dad and boy in
pictures.
woods.
It looks like Skyrim.
Yeah. It's what if your papa was bald?
I thought Atreyu was in the Neverending Story.
That's Atreus.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
that's Atreyu.
My favorite
Atreyu.
game.
Isn't that the horse?
The boy's Atreyu.
What's the horse?
Artax is the horse.
It's Artax.
Necrotex!
Necrotex.
Okay, next week I'm doing us pulling Necrotex out of the mud. Oh, that breaks my fucking heart.
Gooning him good.
Necrotex, can you please send us a photo of you naked, just in the bathroom somewhere, and we'll Photoshop you into the pool of
in like
sadness?
some
No,
black
don't
tar.
do that.
Just the top.
Just
the top
some like
part.
low cutness, because we'll have you in mud from here.
So like
Yeah,
a
yeah.
boob
from
tube.
here. So nips under, nips are
tube.
clean, but just a little bit of a like,
Yeah.
I'm in mud. Although actually no emotion, because Artax doesn't
No
do it.
emotion.
No
The horse-
emotion.
The horse
You can
just
wear
goes
like
down
a
with
bring
the
the
mud.
emotion
dress.
to
You
that
can get it
scene.
from Skims.
Just for safety's sake, don't wear pants either.
Do you think the Neverending Story still holds up today?
Yeah.
No.
Incorrect. Both of you.
What?
Damn it!
I think it.
Bow.
I think
It's
it's
bad.
still holding up because it never ends. Ha 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 ha!
Nice,
That's
you
it,
got it.
that's
You won
it.
on a
Is
technicality.
that your normal laugh?
Yeah.
Oh my god, Jesus.
Guys,
It's when
Oh
I
my
really want
God,
someone to
jeez.
reply with a laugh.
wait a minute.
yeah.
We're playing a game. We're playing Use Your Words too. Last year we played Use Your Words twice. We played it once with Lena Moon. We played it once with Alexi Toliopoulos.
No, you go.
Alexi, what?
You said use your words twice, and I'm like, yeah, this game.
Okay.
Oh,
We
whatever.
played the first one twice. It was amazing. The second game came out just at the end of the year, but just after our last episode, practically. We really wanted to check it out. The sequel is out. We're going to play that. It is one of the sort of Jackbox style games where we all have to write funny or amusing votable comments based on. I'm not in yet. Based on
Wi-Fi
cues.
password?
You don't need
The
Wi-Fi.
Wi-Fi password?
But the audience can play along too, Josh.
I don't
Yeah,
need that.
once we're in, I think we can put the code up on screen, yeah.
All right, one sec. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. Wait,
It's from Harry Potter. I'm in.
Draco Malfoy.
why am I'm a
what
player,
he says
but
to
there are
the snake.
inactive players?
He
What
goes-
the fuck is this?
Do I have to? I have to join it.
He goes,
Just hit go.
I'm a new-
snack. Oopa. Hold on.
The room does not exist.
Ruby's disconnected.
Oh, I typed it wrong.
I'm reconnecting, I think. Yeah, that's me.
Okay.
Everyone come up with a fun name. Like Josh or Gus. Losers. Can't change it now, can you?
Burns is funny.
Soy burns.
Stephen O'Donnell, please hurry the fuck up.
but he's been
I'm
slowly
trying to think of
typing
something-
Barjo trying to make it funny. Is it
Yeah.
smells?
Just be goat maggot.
Be bingo.
Goat maggot.
Yeah, because we have
This is the goat maggot story. Surely you've
Tell the
told everyone
show.
the goat maggot
You
story.
get no points for being funny here.
I'll give you.
Just move on.
I'll give you 3 points.
3 points.
Yeah, if you
I've
make
done-
me laugh,
nothing,
you get
so
3
good
points.
I've done a really clever reference to a particular movie
Ruby
franchise.
keeps checking yourself out on the screen.
Yeah, I gotta see if my bangs look alright.
It's more about your eyes being
Are
crossed.
we good?
Oh, yeah, my eyes keep going
Yeah, she's
cross-eyed.
going
Hang on.
crazy.
Yeah.
We're not seeing the game anymore.
We
Yeah,
should see
I
it on these screens. When we're ready. That was just to the.
It's happening. Game on. Get that cursor off the. Thank you.
Round 1 of 7. Jesus.
7 whole rounds.
You guys are fucking idiots.
It feels like the Brady Bunch is all.
The clip will play twice.
All right, this is my favorite game.
Look
This
down.
is so
Gus,
good.
look down. Look down. And wave.
Ой, Герой, Эйтероу. А ты ужасно смелый. Не трус, подумаешь. Ой, Герой,
Don't click house decoy.
Эйтероу.
Oh.
Ты ужасно смелый. Не трус, подумаешь.
Surf's up, guys. Done and funny.
Wow, that's a confidence that suits you, Gus.
So far in the test, we've only tried this game. The
Yeah.
previous one only had 4 games. It had movie subtitles. It had a newspaper headline.
Yeah.
And it had like a funny word in a sentence. And then we only ever once finished the game with Alexi. There was like a weird 4th game. But we don't know how many in this. There are 7. So
Yeah.
we'll find
Also,
out.
we do have Bishop playing because there is 6 slots before it goes
Bishop's
to
there.
specs. So
Hey, buddy. What are you doing?
Oh, wait. I get it.
Oh, I
Ready?
see.
Here's what you came up with.
Ooh. Okay, here we go.
What's under Satan's coat?
A hole full of carrots. All
Oh.
caps.
Interesting.
Hole full of.
Oh, does the computer do like 3?
А ты ужасно смелый. Думаешь?
Great.
Very good.
That's very me coded. I like that.
So?
А ты ужасно смелый.
Asbestos legs.
Думаешь?
Oh, bingo, you've
Fuzzy
disconnected
disconnected.
somehow.
Ужасно смелый. Не трус, подумаешь. А ты ужасно смелый. Не трус, подумаешь.
Good.
Funny, but
А ты ужасно смелый. Не трус, подумаешь.
Good.
Good.
it's kind of like watching a TikTok that won't stop.
Смелый. Не трус, подумаешь.
Did you notice an extra answer in there?
Very
None of us
funny.
could type that much.
We
That's got to be
always vote
Bishop.
in one of
That was
our
very
favorite
good.
House answers. If you use the house decoy button, your answer becomes a house answer in disguise.
Vote for your
But
favorite.
be
Oh, we've got to
careful.
vote.
Voting for any house answer will lower your score. So
It's a boom.
here's how
The
you
bomb?
Oh,
That was soy buns.
that was me being
Nice.
funny.
I knew that was you, and I liked it.
Asbestos
I
bars.
thought
Well
that
done.
was so
smaller
funny.
one.
You
Yeah.
voted asbestos legs?
I love
oh,
asbestos
you got
legs.
Three.
Good.
Hey,
Simple.
nice.
Mine was too long.
that shook out.
What the fuck is going on
What are
here?
these points?
Oh, these are the audience,
Audience
I'm pretty
points.
sure.
Oh.
The winner of
Mothering.
This match will be
I think they've added all this stuff now, which is nice.
Yeah.
A little more running
This is
tally.
super fun.
All right.
And it'll be royalty free, all these old clips.
Get that cursor off the screen.
Put the
These are
cursor
like
on
back
Gus's
pocket
face.
titles.
Yeah.
Make
He
the title
was a man,
this
she
book.
was a woman, but there was more.
By Jay Skinner, the author of Hop on the Bus.
See, oh, it's a priest. Interesting. Not as funny this time.
It's got a bit of a Tom Cruise vibe going there, doesn't he? A bit of a, you know what I mean? A little bit of a, huh? Hey?
What?
Tom Cruise vibe.
Oh, no, he look. Yeah.
Hmm.
He's giving.
Like-
Who's that guy?
Like a really sick Tom Cruise. Like he's a bit sick, but he's
You-
still.
have you seen Midnight Mass? Is it Midnight Mass?
I have seen the first episode. Very
Yeah.
slow, not my vibe, but
It's
I
so
appreciate and respect it.
It gets real good.
Too long. Too slow.
Kind of looks like him.
I need
If
my-
his face was squished a little more.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I need my shows to be like, bam, here it is, smack.
Dude.
I got smacked in the face with the show, and I'm ready
Oh,
for a
so
lie
you-
down.
try
So
Midnight
you
Mass
love
again.
the slap.
I love the slap.
Yeah.
Great.
Try Midnight Mass again.
Midnight Mass is
What did
the
you
best
Great
thing
Flanagan's done.
Flanagan's done.
The clergyman cometh. That's funny.
It's great.
That was one of us as well because the caps are wrong.
How my dick went on fire and burned down the house, and also the woman got burnt. Also,
That's what. That was what was wrong. The third gender priest. That's Bishop.
Wow.
That's Bishop vibes. Because hop on the bus.
Yeah.
Oh,
The sequel
Hop
was
on
hop on
this
this dick.
dick.
There's more. What? So there's no title. There's just more subtitle.
Oh, come
By
on.
Jay.
Decoy,
I respect balls.
Decoy.
These viewers.
Mormon.
More men, yeah.
Good,
Oh,
good,
that's
good.
fucking gold.
vote for your favorite answers. But watch out for house answers.
They're good. They're very good.
I just have to pick the answer that has the word "come" in it. It's just like a default win to me.
It is funny.
I don't
It's
know.
like
I'm
Nicolas
getting
Cage.
points.
It's like a Nicolas Cage card in Cards Against Humanity. It just fucking wins.
The
Always gets
house
a win.
burning down one gives
very
me
good.
such like Ralph when he sees Principal Skinner in the
So that was Ruby Mormant. Well done.
That was me. No, more
sorry.
moment.
Oh, this confused me.
That was Bishop.
Hop on this dick. I gave money to. Well,
was Josh.
Well done, Josh.
Yes.
And that was me.
Yeah, nice.
Nice. That's very good.
Yeah, good.
Well done. Well done.
Did we all get 1 point for this?
It looks like it.
Yay!
What the audience like?
We asked the spectators who the smartest player is. And
Smartest?
they
How the hell?
Oh, they're getting random questions.
Thank you. You guys are really dumb because I've got brain damage. Ooh, what's this one?
Test done. What do those 3 initials stand for? Poor Fred was feeling a bit glum until he tried WH.
Oh my god, we all know what the
The
first one's
one
gonna
to try. Fill in. Oh wow. Oh, that's clever. Hmm.
Chat's got some
obvious.
good ones.
Oh,
Mine was just not good.
Yeah.
You know when you reined it in a little.
Mine was just in my head, so obvious as with the mind of a 6th grader.
Yeah, I just kind of went for you know, like the last one wasn't even the right letter.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so like the F is silent.
Is there a word with a silent F?
You're
about to say you literally made the only sound you're not meant to make, which is the
you know, Michelle Pfeiffer. I'm like, wrong.
It's a PH.
The P is silent.
There's an F that's not even there that's present.
Yeah.
So there's not a silent F.
seconds left. So
and I went,
wrap it up.
oh yeah, Michelle Pfeiffer. The F is silent. Wrong.
Wrong.
I
Bishop, let's
like
go.
this is literally
Yeah, hurry up,
proof
Bishop.
that I've got brain
Bishop.
damage.
Holding up the show,
I'm
buddy.
gonna
You wanna know
ban
how?
you.
Yeah.
Seizures.
I'll get you every time.
Yeah.
And here's what you
Yeah.
came up with.
Walking
his
penis.
the
That's
penis.
you.
Yeah.
You say peanuts all the time.
Who, how,
for
for
what?
underscore what?
For what?
The
Who, how,
one
for
to
what?
try.
Walloping his tank and beans.
His for tank and beans?
Fanned beans. His tank fan beans. What how fuck?
What how fuck?
That's right.
No one's put wanking first.
It's too obvious.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought I wrote wanking.
Willie have filleted.
Willie have filleted. Willie's heroin fentanyl.
That sounds like the drug they would
But
be
it's
selling.
also misspelled, so it's gas.
No! Whole
Flutter. Cocaine.
Petey, you're disconnected.
Now, choose an answer to vote
I'm voting for the
It's a
last
bit of a hot mess all around, to be
that was
honest.
a
Yeah.
tough one. That was really tough.
Sorry, coming back. I'm a player. That one.
I think we all just kind of blacked out.
Yeah.
Maybe there's like a
I
gas
admit-
leak in
I-
here or something.
Yeah.
I thought the game got it wrong, but I had
Here's how
a
you
typo in
voted.
mind that I was like, oh, the game's fucked up. I looked down, I was like, no, that was me.
Yeah.
Hold
Yeah.
up for Clutcher, Bishop.
I gave that to Bishop.
This, Barger, that was from me.
Nice.
you.
Walloping.
Yeah,
Someone got, I get points for that.
Yep, that was me.
Really have filleted. Thank you.
Peter with the 2,
Thank
Peter
you.
with the 3.
Oh.
Spectator votes are in.
I'm like the only one that
Thank
followed
you.
the rules.
Yeah. I think I got like a pity 25 points.
I don't know how to spell
To the
fentanyl.
spectators, trivia.
Yeah,
Is it like
that's
the
hard.
Pfeiffer?
It's a
Is it like
challenge.
Michelle Pfeiffer?
Yeah, it's a silent.
This is so fun.
Yes, this one again. So I think it cycles, but then they go to some different ones. This one always
Yeah.
keeps coming back because it's fucking gold. There's too many German animated films. With...
수여함에 대하여
야 진준이 아버지 아니야?
만년대계 대기념비적만이 일도 세우는데 크게 공헌한 충원을 수여함에 대하여
야 진준이 아버지 아니야?
만년대계 대기념비적만이 일도 세우는데 크게 공헌한
Surf's up, dude.
Radical.
Radical. Key change. Oh no, just not a key change. Bodacious.
Wow, wicked.
All right. We're a DVD menu. Hit that play button.
Hang 10.
Play the movie.
The DVD extras are over here.
Credits.
That's surreal.
You wouldn't steal a movie.
You wouldn't download a bear.
충어를 수여함에 대하여
Oh, that's your dad.
만년대계 대기념비적
His son is one of his
Wait,
regions.
what?
It goes even deeper.
수여함에 대하여 만년대계
He choked on a cupcake this morning and is now sports?
And now, and now
Is now
Oh,
sports.
and now sports.
Oh, now sports, sorry.
만년대계 대기념비적만이 일터서 공헌한
No apostrophes.
충어를 수여함에
Just let me write.
만년대계
I'm not proud of you.
Oh, that's
His face in the air.
만년대계 대기념비적만이 일터서
He just learned what a gooner is.
Yeah, that's true.
만년대계
Oh,
You know he's being sarcastic. You just know. Let's him give it a love.
No, I like to believe that he's being honest. I love my son.
And now sports.
It's like sometimes the most wholesome thing is the funniest.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like everybody's like, my son's a piece of shit.
Just the use of proud. Very, like, I'm not proud of you. It's perfect. Fucking
I'm
hits
not proud
hard.
of you.
Well done, Bajo.
Bajo.
You
Thank
get
you.
my point.
Oh, thank you very much.
Bishop gets that point.
Yeah,
Treason.
Bitch House Freak, I had to go for it.
So the player who voted for it loses points,
I didn't
while the
vote for
player who pressed
didn't.
house
That would've been
decoy
Josh.
gets points.
Josh should fall for that shit.
Something about points.
Oh, it's me!
Fuck. Oh, fuck. Peter.
Wow, no love
To
for the
the top
Gooner
of
son.
the-
Yeah.
Gooner.
Wow.
Shame. Which
It's
one was your
originally
one?
going to be
Peter?
called What's the Question? Okay.
What? Oh, we're back
Ooh,
to
another
books.
book cover.
This
I like
this
the
is
book
less
cover.
games than the previous.
Yeah. I whisper Lyle. What is that little creep? He's impish. Nailed it!
I'm unhappy with mine.
Oh my god, no
But
one
I
can
can't
use
wait to
this, but
see.
Modest Beat said, new Saturn sheets, but Satan?
Fantastic.
Oh, wow.
That's pretty clever. That's too clever for this show.
Man, this demon's got a great ass. And can I just say, this demon is fit. Well fit. This demon gets it. And you can
Yeah.
see this demon gets it. Look how happy
It's
whoever's
such a
in
like-
the bed is.
See ya.
Yeah.
Bye.
Transaction complete.
Satan in the sheets. Satan. There's
That's
something. God damn
There
it.
is something in it.
Yeah, that's
Well,
great.
everyone knows there's something there, but it
there's
doesn't
something
quite
there.
work.
Satan in the nice Satan sheets. Something fucking there.
I'm gonna look down at you and be like, "The fuck are you talking about?"
Nosferatu.
Oh,
It's great. That
Mackenzie,
weird.
that's fucking gold.
Good stuff.
How Bajo got his TV deal.
came up with.
What are you implying? That's great. Even
Satan's
sounds
done
good
it.
shit, Greg. That's great.
Right.
Definitely a Greg. His leg made of an animal be eating his shin.
It looks like
yeah.
it. Oh. My shit slopped on top. That's so you. No one said slopped on top.
Perfect.
The Simp and the Imp, a Star Wars story. I'd believe that would come out. Eats roots and leaves. A tale of casual fucking. Like Eat, Pray, Love, right? The kids taught me that's great. Because it's a bit goatish, so it's kind of great.
It's kind of rove-like.
Yeah. Money's on the table.
From hell. I like that one.
Oh, well.
That's probably a house answer.
It kind of is, but
Well, I like it.
I think I am voting for the house answer, but I like it too much that they deserve the points.
Yeah, they can take my points.
Great answers. Great
I
answers.
like the
there.
even Greg is.
See who denied it
Gus
and
from
who
Ronald's story.
supplied
So
it.
good.
Hey, I
thank-
voted for you.
Thank you.
Oh,
I didn't think mine was very
that was
good.
a house answer.
Fuck.
Yeah, it's not rude or
That
anything.
was funny.
Thank you.
Peter.
Whoever did that.
Thank you.
Nice. That's great. I had to vote.
Bishop, yeah. You can points.
Commentators also voted in this round.
Oh, good stuff.
Who's
Thank
Bishop?
you.
Who's Bishop?
Bishop
Fourth
is
Bishop.
someone called Bishop. He's a viewer.
1,000
Oh,
extra
He
hi
just managed
Bishop.
to sneak in.
I was wondering who Bishop was.
Did they see did the letters come up at one point?
Yummy.
Why do they keep
Yeah.
giving you points?
Anyone
Because
can
they
join.
like,
It's a limit of 6.
My bullshit.
New game.
Ooh, new game.
Sign me
Sign
up.
me up.
I should say on
It's
this
just
side.
so fucking easy.
hell.
All right, off you go.
Oh man. Mm. What a fun game. Is this the full version of the game now? That's out?
Yes.
You guys played an
No,
earlier version
no,
of
no,
it.
this is a sequel.
Oh, sequel. The Back Pocket men's shoes this week were brought to you by the same person. They bought them at the same shop. Boots are us, where you get your boots. Ruby is dressed by the 80s this week, and Bud was wearing the only pants he brought with him to Sydney. Peter's hair is done by a jet engine. Great lift. Great lift.
It is 2 up. They got it from a very cheap place, and it's all the same. It's a little bit crew cut.
Fresh fade. Goose's moustache is brought to you by sex. And
It gets the job done.
Oh no! Oh, the tickler.
it's like the end of a broom.
You're disconnected.
Oh,
guys.
no.
End of a sexy broom that you want to brush your
Oh, it
mouth
didn't
with.
quite work the way I wanted it to.
Oh, what were you drawing?
I was trying to draw a dick and tits.
Wow.
Great work. Wait, are they doing the pegging or are they being pegged? Very important.
Yeah,
Look,
let's
they're
go.
looking at each other.
Oh,
Look at those
Yeah.
pants. I want to wear big pants like that one day with confidence. We have threesomes with that little freaking
Nice. Nice.
Awesome.
yeah.
Well, that's
Love a
not a house
callback.
answer.
Oh,
Boom.
wow.
Get boomed. We do fucking. It smells like the coin count at your local Commonwealth Bank.
Ruby!
Oh, that's great. I know exactly what that
Dude,
smells like.
fucking.
Because
House
I
answer.
dated seniors. I haven't had seniors since high school. I missed it. I was talking. I'm sorry. What was that last? Oh, it's on.
Pete, your answer.
I kind of like
There's
the
a whole bit.
oh.
Senioritis since high
It looked
school.
great on my phone. I was like, this is gonna play out perfectly.
Points for effort, Peter. I didn't vote for you, but points.
Yeah,
for
yeah,
effort.
points for it.
But no points.
But 0 points.
0 points.
You didn't get any points.
Oh,
Well done.
well
You get
done.
my point.
thank you.
Huzzah.
Huzzah. Very nice.
Thank
Ruby
you.
with the 2.
I like the callback. That was fish.
Yeah,
No
it was
one's
good.
gotten
Good
Oh, that was
callback.
big.
3.
The spectators have chosen
yeah,
I believe for
Good
anything.
A friend of mine recently sold his house to his parents.
I'm still gonna win
Yeah, you're still gonna win.
because I'm the
Doing great.
funniest one here.
Jeopardy.
Ooh.
Or might be. Let's play
Out of the question.
Yeppity.
You will see 3 fake trivia questions.
Now the audience.
Three
Only
prompts
90
this
seconds
time,
apiece.
only 90
Choose the right
seconds
funny
apiece.
answers for
Okay.
each one.
Okay.
Point gains get higher with every new prompt, and all penalties are doubled.
Okay.
Remember,
There are penalties?
these trivia questions aren't
Okay.
real, but your sense of humor is.
Complete pants are in right now.
So this will still be funny, right?
1500. Here's your first prompt.
Bowling team's name got them disqualified from the 2019 World Championship. Oh, I can't write that. I can't write that either. Oh no. Bowling team.
Do we have to pose it like a question?
Don't think so.
Okay.
That's.
Modest Beats would be fucking winning his name. Bowling for Columbine.
Fucking hell.
Fuck.
You get all of my votes, Modest Beats,
Shit.
every time.
I really want to do like a COVID thing, but I can't think of anything.
If you draw
It's just
ASCII
before.
art, it comes up really well.
Does it?
Yeah. That's an essay.
No, I did a big delete.
Yeah, classic. I do that all the time. I'll like write out a whole thing and I'm like, no.
It's like, nah,
15 seconds left. For 2,000
Oh shit,
points.
we do them all in a row, right?
Oh.
Oh god, okay. Oh, too dark.
No, there's nothing too dark because we're all writing the same thing here. Delete that, Gus.
Oh. Can't write that.
That would be
I'm
it.
just enjoying the music. I'm just enjoying the music so much. I don't have to submit yet. Oh, I can't type that either. This would be, I hate my answer.
I like it.
Insert disc 2 for more features.
2,500
getting-
points.
All right.
Oh my god. Number one
Whoa.
rated Italian gynecologist.
Oh god.
I can't type. I can't submit this.
Oh fuck.
It's a family show.
No, type one of the.
Okay. Ah.
Just trying to think of female body parts.
Boob.
Like all the different parts down there.
Specifically the one.
Around the vagina, trying to give some puns.
Around.
Cervix?
Cervix.
You could go with vulva.
I just want to
Maybe
say that someone in the chat
Majora.
said Gucci Magucci.
Yep.
Gucci Manucci or something.
Sprezzi mustache.
Yeah,
Mamma mia, that's a spicy gonorrhea. Oh, Jesus, chat.
You could just go with classic flaps.
good. Yeah.
He's not selling him a car. You can go with your classic flaps, or you've got your more boutique vulva.
Oh. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's terrible.
Can't find an answer.
Can't
terrible.
find exactly
Can't find the answer. I just kept typing classic.
Classic. Classic.
Spectator poll.
Wait, what?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Oh no, I disconnected.
Good
job.
work. Good work, chat.
Okay, let's
All right.
see what you weirdos wrote.
Bowling team's name that got them disqualified from the 2019 game. The dads who went for smokes.
Do we vote?
Not yet. I guess we will though.
Fingers in the holes time.
Fingers in the holes time.
Oh my god.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah. West Virginia pin fuckers.
Yeah, I'm more of an East Virginia.
Yeah, good. Very
I'm not reading
good.
these out anymore. Good time to pick not reading them out anymore.
Oh my god.
True. My balls, good.
Oh god. Sure.
Just open about it. Fucking hell. I regret the one I picked as well. Oh my god.
I like the play on holes. Holes and
Yeah.
holes. Oh, here we go.
Barbie 2 woke.
Very
Oh my
good.
god. 2 woke 2. No, it's great.
Yeah.
It's great. It's great as is. I shouldn't try to prove it.
God.
Can you imagine?
I'd like
I
to see
hate
that.
I
Yeah.
hate
Little
it.
wig on.
Oh,
Oh, wow.
Bobby Phillips accessory. I like that.
They got
Very
accessories.
good. Very good.
Fucking hell.
I mean, yeah. It's what we're all thinking.
I feel like it
Was
would
that
be
a house
banned in more
answer?
states.
Everyone's
Like,
singing
we
the
were
song.
going for
One
third. Well,
Anatomical butt crack.
like she's got no
That's
nipples,
true.
but her butt crap is.
Oh fuck.
I have banned, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Has
Cock
it?
ring,
Which
man.
abortion Barbie should
Do
I buy?
I like the first or the second one?
I'm gonna put another ice block in my martini. Here we go.
Can't wait to see
Mine's
this.
so bad.
Oh, I hate
Good.
that.
Yeah.
The fingers.
Oh my god.
Doctor, put a
Doctor,
finger
put a
in.
finger in.
Oh, there's gonna be so many
Put
finger
at the
worms.
finger
I
row.
didn't even think about
Vajaria.
They
Yeah.
definitely called me.
Yeah.
Vagina.
Vajaria.
it. Or Mario Brothers.
Doctor. Now Vesuvius.
Oh god. That's good.
That's a Fucking hell. Always with the fingers. Vinny with the
that's
fingers. I'm
good.
sorry for
Why
the
do I
names.
always fit in with the fingers?
No.
God, which
Oh,
one?
they're
is-
all good.
Which one isn't my favorite?
They're all good.
Dr. Mario.
Oh my god.
All right.
See how you voted.
Oh, we do.
Truth. I liked it.
Oh, thank you.
I liked it.
Yeah,
I
that
got
was
one.
Playing words.
I'll
That
take
was
one.
clever.
That's very
great.
good.
Thank
Ruby,
you.
well
Thank
done.
you.
Oh, huge.
Thank
Well done.
you.
Yeah, huge.
That was so fucking.
Oh, wow.
Oh, it was good. 10 pin pedos.
I got sympathy points.
I
I like that.
Yeah, me too.
Censored.
Oh,
But that was so
Three
funny.
of us voted for that.
Thank you. Thank
Oh,
you.
nice.
Thank
Hey.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was it.
That was everyone for that.
Vinny with the fingers.
Hey,
Nice, well done,
Josh.
Josh.
That was really
Hey, It's
good.
gotta be with the fingers.
Oh, thank you.
Like Sicario.
I'll take
Very
the
good.
point.
That was
Oh,
good.
huge.
Oh,
He's
shit.
moving up the ranks.
Getting there. Getting there.
You and Mario Vagina.
Yeah, it's good.
It's very good.
It's
Oh,
the
just
Mario
very good.
vagina.
Here it is.
Ooh, ooh. How we go?
Ah.
Lovely.
Ruby.
Well done.
Thank
Mother Ruby,
you.
well done. That was my
Thank
face
you.
hurts. That was so fun.
Thank you so
The
much.
golden joker.
Oh, you got the golden joker?
Oh, here we go.
Oh, no.
That got the
The
most.
spectators also named the player with the best wordplay. We now
Ooh.
present to you the
Well done, Bishop.
unbelievable plaque. The spectators also chose the player with the most savage answers. Here's your meanie medal.
Hey.
You are mean.
What's mean about
Spectators also
Vajario?
named the grossest player. You receive the dirty
Bishop.
Bishop got
Cleaning
everything.
up.
nasty one.
You nasty
Additionally, the spectators have named the most offensive player. You win the free
Josh
Yeah.
didn't offend a soul.
I'm offended by this.
Wow.
That man's a saint.
play.
That's so hard.
Get off the screen.
With the same group.
Get
off-
here.
Get out
That's
of here.
offensive to me.
Get out of town.
Oh, lovely.
That was so fun.
Now, what a
Bravo.
joy.
Well,
good game, and it's-
that was Use Your Words 2. I would argue we still never probably played and we didn't get through everything in Use Your Words 1, but again, that's a great
But
game.
a full round of that's fantastic.
Yeah, arguably better than some of the Jackbox stuff that's been out more. They know that wordplay stuff is
the
fun.
packaging is really nice in it as well. It
Yeah,
just
they've
moves
kept it
really
simple.
quickly.
Yeah,
I
Jackbox
think
gives me a headache. Jackbox
Yeah,
games.
totally.
It's also like
The
a good
voice.
mix of just like different things.
The video clips is so good, isn't it?
Oh
so
god, it's
good.
fantastic. Shouts out to Smiling Buddha Games who sent us a copy
Wonderful.
of that one. So
And
thank you so much.
Amazing getting it done because again, when we found Use Your Words, the game is like 12 years old. We only started playing it late last year, and then we're like, oh, this is great, and then bang, there's a sequel at the end of the year. So yeah, go check it out. It's a great game, and that was a very good gameplay.
Copyright-free edition.
TV show called Good Game back in the day.
See, I kept saying that at
Bring
the
it back,
start,
you
and they're
cowards.
like, "We're allowed to do it," and I'm like, "Okay."
The thing is, we're not all... Well, like, who's going to fucking come after us?
Ask for permission.
There's
And
no
ask for
executive
what is it?
left over.
Ask for
Get sued.
forgiveness.
That's it.
And then you don't
Not
ask
permission.
For forgiveness.
Ask
Yeah.
for commercial.
And then
You shall
you shall
receive. Oh, the door shut.
no, door shut.
Greta has counted her poos.
Wait. And well, our name is Greta. Where Greta? Oh God, where Greta?
What do you think you'll find outside? Absolutely nothing.
Where little girl?
Greta.
Where the little girl?
But your brother will stay here, and he will not.
Okay, this one's haunted. This one's fucking haunted. Okay, ready? Ready, let's go.
Go. Ah, no.
Ready, right, and run. Bad mummy. Bad mummy. Greta need to leave.
Greta going.
Open.
Greta going. Greta going.
Greta got to go.
Greta got to go. Greta got to go. Greta gone.
Yay!
We were right.
Your turn.
And now a word from our sponsor. Betrayal.
He might have shot at himself.
What do you mean? Falafel. If you can't hold a tune, that's something to work on.
MUSO4HIRE.com. Did you know that most people can't clock what key a song is in? Or even harmonise by ear? How embarrassing. I'd be embarrassed if I were them. But it's never too late to learn. Go to this website.
MUSO4HIRE.com.
Is someone currently breaking into your home to steal your priceless Fabergé eggs? Wrong number. Call someone who gives a shit.
MUSO4HIRE.com.
Did your partner run away with the milkman and now you're looking for someone to, quote, make him disappear? Yeah, don't call this number. This one's for music, silly.
MUSO4HIRE.com.
That's the Muso for Hire portal. Just for music hire.
MUSO4HIRE.com.
cream really
And
work.
we're back. And happy to hear that Bajo's cream is working for his something.
My coffee. Cream on my coffee.
Your cream in your coffee, and definitely not the rash we were talking about.
No, that won't go
We
away.
just saw an ad for Muso for Hire. Before that, we saw an ad for words from our sponsors.
Why are you creaming in your coffee?
You just put a little froth on top. It's quite nice. You should try it. Dairy free. Please continue, Ruby.
Thank you. So we also saw an ad for words from our sponsors. We want more of them. We want you to send some more words from our sponsors. They're heaps of fun to see. We love seeing content made from the community. It can be literally anything you want that is legal to show on Twitch. So,
Cream.
We always used to make it a word.
Yeah.
I'm opening the floodgates. Shouldn't say that.
Yeah.
2 words.
Goon.
Floodgates.
This year, 2 words. You're allowed to do 2 words.
Oh
Why
my
not?
Goodness.
Why not? I think
Spoil
people have in the
yourselves.
past.
Twice as many options.
No one's taking
there
these
are
as
no
rules.
We just
but-
want you to make a video
Yeah.
that goes for approximately 20 seconds.
Bajo cream.
Bajo cream.
But said in different ways. Bajo cream.
Bajo. Cream.
No, not as a command.
Oh,
Quite
okay.
lactose intolerant.
Oh, God.
Have you tried Lactaid?
Lactase?
What about
you mean?
Not
Lactase?
Lactase. So
What's
Lactase you can
Lactaid?
buy in Australia.
Yeah.
Anyone who wants to eat ice cream and can't, listen up.
Sorry, what you call
and
it?
cunt.
Continue.
And can't. So Lactase you can buy locally.
Oh, those.
Lactaid you can buy from certain
Yeah.
websites. I'm not going to name drop any names, but I'll sort you out.
Ben and Jerry's.
It has
ice
more of
cream
the
and
enzyme. So
We
you can
sell 2 things only.
apparently much more effective.
Wait, what are we talking about?
You know Lactase. Do you take it?
It doesn't
Sometimes?
do anything.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I still shit my
Lactaid
pants.
might.
Yeah.
Lactaid, you say?
It has more of the enzyme.
Okay.
Whatever enzyme is required. I have a perfect gut, so I can consume the milk of any mammal, and I will.
I have nipples,
I will
Greg.
consume.
Can you milk
Can you milk me? I'll drink any milk.
Perfect
You
specimen.
send any milk to this studio,
Yeah.
I will drink it.
Please
That's
don't.
my promise
Don't.
to you.
milk.
Oh, that's a terrible idea.
It
Peter
needs
will
to be
drink
fresh
Don't
enough.
send us
We got
milk.
rid of the send things to our PO box card, but we'll bring it back just for
We'll bring it
milk.
back. I want an
Go-
envelope
fi-
full of your milk.
Go to the YouTube channel, subscribe, and then go look at an older video and find the PO box. Send Peter milk. Peter milk.
Oh, and if you could send me like one choc up and go, that'd be awesome.
Or I'll have a Nippy's iced chocolate, please.
And if you could send some milk arrowroots as well, I'll dip them.
Or like a piece of paper that says milk. Or the movie Milk on DVD.
Oh,
film.
is it? I thought.
What
No,
are we
I'm
talking
mixing
about?
up. No, that one.
It's about
Milk's
Harvey
good.
Milk.
Milk's good. I Am Sam is
Milk is
problematic.
good.
I'm thinking of the 2 Sean Penn films that were
I
like
Am
very.
Sam.
Sean Penn is
Oscar-baity.
problematic.
Is he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He is.
Is that why he went up to the
Is
mountains?
he
to-
problematic now?
Yeah.
Everyone's problematic
He,
now.
he did something bad to Madonna.
Milked.
Yeah.
If you send me
Anywho.
Madonna's milk, I'll fucking love you forever.
Anywho.
Like a prayer.
Anywho.
Take me there.
Another
Anywho.
sentence.
We
great
also saw an
sentence.
app for the playback, which we played the Cabin Factory.
That was fun.
That was such a fun game.
That was great. The ending of that is fucking.
Oh my god,
that is wild.
hilarious! But yeah, you should go watch it. It's heaps of fun. But moving on, before we get to our next segment, we've got our returning business pocketeer, Burry Burry. Burry Burry is an
Lawyer clap.
Oh, lawyer clap. Burry Burry is an Australian IP lawyer with a passion for working with indie developers. Her work involves assisting game developers and creators with protecting their IP, securing screen agency funding, and negotiating with publishers. So if you're a working game dev that finds the legal side of the industry to be a bit of a blur and you want to make sure you're getting the most out of your deals with the big dogs, you can email her now. You can email her at bfrancis@tglaw.com. That's bfrancis@tglaw.com. If you'd like to, get some legal coverage.
Let's see that on the screen,
game-wise.
shall we, Josh?
You didn't tell me if we were using that one or not before we went live. So I erred on the side of caution.
Always
Well,
bickering these two.
caution.
Always bickering.
Well erred, Josh. Well erred.
Erd,
Like
away.
a good,
Well
like a good.
Oh, I love a good erd.
There's no music in this version, though. You piece of shit.
Yes, get him back.
There it is.
And also, that's how you chose to just slap it over it. And there's a black frame. Angus, go back to the old one, please.
Back to the
Oh my
old
God.
I like the
There's
old
multiple.
one.
It's not even
Nice.
done.
This is awful.
Oh, there it
Yeah.
is.
Also, we need to update this as well because if you need someone's kneecaps broken, Buri is the person to email as well.
Oh, no,
They'll look after all of your capping needs.
No, I'm actually Buri's personal
Kappa.
kneecap kappa.
There it is.
Cool. Okay.
That's my second job.
Kappa?
Yeah, I'm a
That's
cap
what you're doing
kappa.
all Christmas.
Yeah, I was just for fun.
Fair enough. I might just segue briefly to something that I should have called out at the top of the show, which is that I had Buri on my team for Pocket Pals. Which was the show that was run by a friend of the show and supporter Nicrotex. Ran 2 amazing episodes of Pocket Pals over the break while the channel was left quiet. They were keeping the channel warm for us by doing 2 nights of video game trivia over the 2 weeks. So first of all, a massive thank you to Nicrotex for putting so much work and all the team that went behind that. Bigger clap for them. They get a proper clap.
Had nothing to do with me. I don't know why I'm clapping, but I'm just happy. I'm just happy.
All the work that went into that was amazing. It was Team Dusk versus Team Dawn. The first episode is Peter versus Ruby. You were Team Dawn?
Yeah, I was Team Dusk.
And you were Team Dusk?
Team Dusk.
I was Dawn.
And
I
your
won.
teammates were...
My teammates were...
Mine was shit.
Oh.
So we lost.
Mine were Multi-Fish and Prov.
Yep.
Good teammates.
And
Good
Peter, yours
teammates.
were forgotten.
Yeah, just awful.
Just
Yeah,
awful.
yeah.
I was also Team Dusk, and I played against Josh, who was Team Dawn. I had Buri on my team, Lucarius, and Josh, you had Jazzles and...
Sickney. And who won?
Multi-Fish, yes, we won.
Silver's in chat. I don't know what's
What the fuck, Peter? But I believe...
Yeah, there you go.
And then you won.
Yeah, so we won.
So
Team
was it a
Dusk.
draw?
Team Dusk and then Team Dawn won the next week.
Technically, it's a draw technically because I won in our episode, Gus.
Yep.
But what I would like, and I asked Nick to do this on the fly on the night. I wanted some sort of tiebreaker where I get to hit you. I don't know.
We could do that. We could break the tie right now.
Hit me?
Fist fight.
Post-show fist fight?
No, right now.
Ooh.
Peter.
Wait,
Patreon. People pay for
Oh yeah, pay for the paper. Oh yeah, you gotta pay. Yeah, you gotta buy a ticket
so
to the fight.
are the
Big fight.
losers fighting each other or the winners fighting each other?
I think Josh just wants to
Josh
fight
wants
me.
to fight Gus.
What happened, buddy?
Is there a
we
fight
good?
happening?
Why don't you want to
the
fight
post-show?
me? Are you
Is that what
scared
this
of
is
me?
I wouldn't.
Is there a fight happening in the post show? Is that what this is about?
Potentially.
Yeah,
I think we
okay.
just
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
we just organised a
It's
spontaneous
pay-per-view.
pay-per-view fight
Yeah.
that will happen during the Patreon. Get behind the paywall for the post show. But again, properly back on track. Nicrotex, thank you so much. A lot of technical hiccups that weren't directly their fault, but it's really hard work running shows like that. Especially, basically, he was pressing all the buttons, running it all, doing all the
You
games.
could
all
have
the
even,
quiz.
just not even brought up the technical issue.
Yeah, could have just left that on the shelf.
That's
Just left that in
true.
the bag.
Kind of
like the
irrelevant
elves.
at this
I
point.
I wanted to show that
Since everyone's
Nicrotex
just thinking
the
back fondly on the
perseveres
moments of
through
really
compliment there.
when
positive.
times are good
Like,
and
she
bad.
fucked up a bit, but it was
Out
That's
of
what
the
Nicrotex
whole,
brings
I guess.
to the
Talking
Pocket
as well,
Pals.
6
while
hours of
everybody
hail,
broadcasting.
shine,
Yeah.
The
An extra
minimal.
a lot of
voice.
rain, a lot of
Do you
lightning.
guys ever get
Short
scared?
Blame
Short
other things. Don't blame
Do you get nervous?
Nicrotex.
No one was even thinking
If you're
about
looking to run a pocket...
it. Let's go!
Thank you so much. This is Pocket League, baby. It can't be the first episode back if we don't do Pocket League.
It could be.
No. Okay. So we're doing it. And Pocket League, of course, is brought to us by BMAC. And with BMAC, we go to BMAC's website, TLDR Movie Reviews. We pick out one of those gosh dang movie reviews, specifically
Tastefully long drive route.
the tastefully long drive route parts. And I read it out, or one of us reads it out, and you guys have to guess what the movie was.
Okay.
This one might be easy.
Could you explain that really quickly one more time?
Mhm.
I'm sorry, I was thinking about my cat.
Okay, look me in the eyes and don't think about anything else.
Now all he's thinking about is his cat.
I'm going to. Everyone shut. No, you're distracting him. He's got a thing. So.
I've seen you do things.
Hi. Hello, Stephen. Are you hearing me right now?
Yes, I can hear. I'm fully focused on you, Ruby.
Okay.
Ruby.
Oh, no. Okay, so I'm going to read out a TLDR movie review, which is a very short version of an otherwise long review.
Do you know what TLDR stands for?
Too long, didn't read.
Correct.
It's a GIF.
So, you guys, based on the TLDR review,
we know.
are going to guess.
She shushed me with her hand.
Good. You deserve it.
You deserve it.
Thank you. Are going to guess what the movie is. Because I won't say what the title is.
Did you feed
You
us?
read a review and then we guess the movie.
Yes.
Nailed it. Got
Bingo.
it.
So we're going to read the whole review.
Yep.
All right. Are we ready?
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. That's your cat.
A wild exploration of one of the most prominent musical writers of an age or two, but also of a time and movement in American music that I
Apparently
don't
they
think
get
we'll ever
buzz.
see again. Gus.
The Matrix.
June. Yeah, it's Bob Dylan.
Bob Dylan, the
Walk the
man wasn't.
line.
I haven't been there. Where have I been? The Bob Dylan story. Man.
Do I get a point if I
I'm gonna
actually...
need that title.
Oh, I got
That's
it
what
for
I
you.
said.
Bajo.
Where?
Bajo.
Let's see.
Man is not right. Not quite there.
Absolutely not. Bajo.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
hang on, I had it.
Just gonna sing. Some
Did
Dylan.
you?
Hang on, I gotta sing. I gotta sing the song because it's from
Yes,
the...
it
Back
is.
is down.
Man was.
Yeah. 7. Hang on. No, I have it.
All along the
Oh my God, it fell out of my brain.
watchtower.
That's what it's like when you're over 40. You'll think of something and it disappears. You like come back at 3 a.m. and I'll text you all the name of it at 3 a.m. Rolling Stone.
Okay.
Rolling Stone.
You?
Johnny Cash, Walk the Line.
Absolutely not.
Damn it.
Okay, so you, for saying Bob Dylan, you get half a thumbs up.
Yay.
A complete unknown.
What do I
Yeah.
call it? Man who's
So I
gone
said-
somewhere or something?
I think you named it.
I'm mixing up with the fact that there was a Bob Dylan biopic where it was called I'm Not There, I think, which was the one with
I'm
like
Not There,
Kate
yeah.
Blanchett and stuff.
Kate Blanchett
That was
and-
fucking
Kate Blanchett.
awesome.
There were like multiple
Yeah,
actors
there were all
playing
different
Bob
actors
Dylan.
playing parts of his
But
life. Really
Kate
good.
Blanchett was the best one,
Yeah.
arguably.
I don't need to see
Just
it.
watched Rocket Man again last night. God, it's so
good.
good.
So
Oh my God.
I'm still standing
Parts of
shot for shot. Oh, I love it. Love it.
Yeah.
Where are we doing it?
What?
Beam, we just
Pocket
introduced a segment.
League. We are
Let's
playing
go.
Pocket League. So, for those who don't know what is going on, Pocket League is our like fantasy football league, but for video games coming out this year. So, first,
No,
should I explain the rules first?
You follow
or
your
should
heart.
we
You
show
go.
what
Don't
happened
ask.
last
You just
year
go.
first?
You just
Well,
go.
explain the rules and then we can see what
Great.
happened last year.
So the rules are we are each going to choose 3 main games and 1 reserve. These are all games that are coming out this year. We choose them right now, and then over the course of the year, as they come out, they will be given review scores, of course, which we
OpenCritic?
get off of OpenCritic. And we will get points based on those review scores. And then at the end of the year, we will get a total score based on how those games did. The main games are what the scores are based off, and the reserves are there for if certain games on our list don't come out. As well as that, we choose a counter pick from somebody else's list where we choose the thing that we think is going to do the worst. And then at the end of the year, we'll get like the remainder points. So, for example, if a game got
We'll
50
do the math.
points, you'd get 50 points. Anyway.
Yeah.
Anywho.
Get some bonus points if you manage to pick the worst
Performer from
on
someone
the other
else's
team.
list.
Yeah.
The reason
Points.
why we are choosing less this time round, the reason why we are
Fewer.
choosing fewer games, we're choosing 3 mains and 1 reserve right now, is because we will be returning to Pocket League mid-year and choosing 2 more games.
Do I have to come back?
No.
No, I'd like you to.
Okay.
Would
You
you
don't-
like? Can you come back?
I'd love to come back.
Thank you. So
Well,
we'll
I'm
be
so sorry.
we'll be choosing 2 more in the the middle of the year. Purely
date? I'm busy.
because games kind of get scattershot. You know, we've got Summer Game Fest coming up and whatnot. They're probably going to be announced throughout the year. So we'll have a chance.
Shadow
to-
drops too, you know.
and Shadow Drops, exactly. So we'll have a chance to
We
add.
can't pick
Assassin's
those
Creed
because they'll have
2 more.
scores
Shadow
straight away.
drops.
Yeah, we'll have a chance to pick 2 more and add them to our list, which will be a
Good though.
total of 5. But we won't be able to choose to change our counter picks.
So we
Correct.
can get a total of 5 points.
But we'll also probably check in on this segment based on how many of them come out. So if like a whole bunch of them drop in the first half of the year, we definitely will come back and just check how the scores are going,
Yeah.
tally it up as a running score. But
Do I have to come
there's
back for that one
also don't want you back. But we'll also be doing this as we do every year
Where's Darren?
in a reverse snake.
Yeah, so why don't we have a look
As we do every year.
at how we went last year?
Jesus Christ, what am I looking at?
So, as you can see, numbers, faces, and names. This is everything that happened last year in terms of Pocket League. Who came first?
Peter.
There we go.
There it is.
Peter came first. Gus came second. I came third. Will came fourth. Steph came fifth, and Josh came last.
Well, sometimes not at all.
So, Sometimes not at all.
He knows it.
You're straight on, but you know.
He knew
You already
Gooning.
knew what
He
Gooning
knew
was, didn't
Gooning.
you? You know.
All right, how's the snake work? Aurorius.
You're
Whatever's
over 40,
happening.
it's all you do.
What is this?
So, let me go over to this screen. There we go.
Oh!
So this is how we'll be doing it
Look at
this
the upgrade.
time.
Lovely.
I look amazing.
So,
Thanks
Do
for
we have a
keeping my
clip
hair.
of when I said I win?
It's in the intro. We're gonna watch the intro in the post show.
I feel like we should use that from point to point throughout the year when I win things.
Maybe.
That is
If it ever happens again.
Oh, it's happened
So-
twice in a row.
Can you explain to me? Sorry to interrupt. So what
How
are
this
the?
works?
Peter's got the gold for the win, and Josh,
Yeah,
that's
mine says
He's the dunce.
2024 not winner.
It
Yeah.
could be a
That's
wooden
from, that's
spoon,
from Will.
but
Yeah.
yeah.
very
Yeah.
good. So
But,
Josh,
and I did point out to Will that technically Gus and Ruby were also not winners in 2024,
Yeah, but only you get the medal, buddy.
but I am the most not winner.
That's true.
That's true. So you're picking first. We can see
Fucking
that.
aircon just turned off up here.
Oh my god.
I
Turn
came
it on.
middle.
You can turn
I
it
will,
back
I,
on.
will, I will turn it back on.
He's
After
got.
I pick my first game.
Yeah, well, that's
All
the
right.
thing.
Outtreat.
So, because Josh came last, he'll be going first.
We all know.
And so it'll go.
You cool off, buddy.
Yeah.
You deserve
Set
it.
a temperature
The
that's
order-
comfortable for you up there.
Yeah, thank you. I'm waiting for Ruby to explain the order.
Thank you. So Josh will be
Why don't
going
you take your clothes off,
first,
Josh, if you're
and
not
then
there?
it will be Stephen, it will be Bajo, and then it will be me, and then it will be Gus, and then
Hello.
it will be Peter. And then we'll go
It'll
back
be Peter.
around. Peter will choose again, and then Gus will choose, and then I will choose, and then Bajo, and then Josh. And it
Points.
keeps going like that until everything is chosen.
You know what would have made this a lot simpler? Is if the person that picked first was first,
Yeah.
and the person that picked last was like, and then we could actually follow the snake.
No, I like being first.
You
I
can
will
take that
say-
up with Will.
I
The
don't-
numbers on the page are correct. I did them today.
As long as Josh can understand this, it's fine because
Now, we don't-
he's the one
That's true.
doing the computer.
We don't have a way to put the counter picks in, but we'll do that at the end, just as a kind of like, we'll
Yeah.
just take note.
We'll choose
And,
our counter picks at the very end.
Montaigne,
Hi, Montaigne.
thank you so much for
Hi,
rating
Montaigne.
across.
Hello.
Thanks for
everyone.
coming.
You missed all the rude stuff.
We're about
Mwah,
to do some
mwah,
Pocket
mwah,
League.
mwah.
We're playing fantasy drafting with game releases for 2025.
Yeah. So, Josh,
Yes.
you get to go first.
I've done almost no prep.
You
I don't
hustle
know
the
what my
boy-
first one is.
Oh, okay.
Squadron
He's done.
42.
Shut up! Don't anyone say anything. Off you go. What is it?
I'm going to type it in.
There's a chance he might not.
I think that's how you spell it. It'll update in a second here. My first pick is Ghost of Yote.
Oh,
What an idiot!
Okay.
I mean, that's up high for me.
That's on my list.
Ghost of Yogurt.
Ghost of Yote.
How would you not, Josh?
What?
I don't know. I haven't
I
heard
thought
of
this
it.
was a race to the
I'm up.
first, but Barjo, off you go.
Grand
I don't
Theft
think
Auto
that's
6.
I don't think it's coming out this year.
That's what
why
we're
I
There
waiting
it
for.
is.
Yeah, Grand Theft Auto 6.
There it is.
I mean, that's going to be 100.
would be my second
No!
choice.
Oh,
Oh.
that great.
no, you upping it?
No, I'll pick it because I want to win.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right.
So Ghost of Yotai and Grand Theft Auto 6
Wow.
are pretty big titles coming.
I
up.
haven't. What's Ghost of Yota? I can't.
It's
Oh,
the Ghost of
Ghost
Yotai.
It goes to the same. Yeah,
Tsushima
yeah, yeah.
sequel, yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Wooby.
Oh, my mistake. Ma'am.
Wooby.
Off you go.
Because you beat me in the last one. I'm going to go with Like a Dragon Pirate Yakuza in Hawaii.
That's soon, isn't it? It's not too far away.
Yeah, it's not too far away. And the
Yeah.
Like a Dragon games always do very, very well.
Yeah.
That one looks absolutely bonko crazy.
They're nuts.
I think it's going to go
They're so hard to
well.
stream. There's so much dialogue.
I don't think it's going to fit in this thing. We'll see.
Let's
See what
just
happens.
do-
Acronym the shit out of that.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, that works.
Nice. Cool. I am going to go with the game that I think comes out next week, or at least very soon.
Yeah,
I'm going to
I'll have
go
to do
with Citizen Sleeper 2.
Oh.
Good guess.
I feel like that's going to get a good score.
Citizen Sleeper. It was
Oh,
very
that was on my
text-based.
list.
Text-based one that had like dice roll management.
Yeah.
People fucking loved it. Chat loved it. Chat
What
loved
did
me.
you do in it? I've
It's all
forgotten.
pretty simple.
Chat love me.
They love
Funny
me.
answer.
Chat love me.
Now,
So
Citizen Sleep. So familiar. I don't know if I remember.
yeah, it's kind of like a.
It was on a space
isometric-y-
station. Yeah,
Well,
that's
it's
right.
not- yeah, yeah,
Yes.
yeah, yeah.
Great.
Yeah, space station
Great.
management game. I am playing a really long game here. I'm looking to win in 2026.
Oh, okay.
So I'm going to tank the fuck out of this one. No, I'm not actually going to do that. For the last couple of years, I've won by trying to play the game, by picking winners. I'm going to pick games that I want to be good. Only
That's what we were always
this year.
doing.
Yeah. I want these games to be really good. So I get to pick two here. I'm going to pick Pokemon Legends Z to A, I still think it'd probably be a high-scoring game, but it's probably going to be low 80s.
Potentially, yeah.
I was walking down King Street with Peter, and suddenly he was gone, and then he was looking down, and he had a whole bunch of Pokemon cards in his hand from a second-hand store. It draws you, Pokemon.
I
It
am a
lures you.
Pokemaniac.
You're
I
a
am such a
Pokemaniac.
legend.
It's part of
boy.
me.
I loved Arceus, and this one I'm gunning to be
Question:
like my next
didn't,
favorite Pokemon
didn't
game.
one come out after Arceus that was kind of modern but not as great?
Scarlet and Violet.
Yeah.
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 So the next one could be
To me.
Yeah. Okay.
Is Pokemon every day for you? Is there a Pokemon element to every day for you?
There is since the trading card
Right?
thing came out.
Yeah.
It's in my hand every day, for sure.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah. Question?
No, yeah, but is it the Arceus developers or anything? Like, is it made by?
It's Game Freak, yeah.
Yeah, okay, right.
So it's gonna be shit, but it's the next mainline game.
Okay.
Well, it's
And it's called Z
Legends.
to
It is
A?
Legends, yeah.
Yeah.
I hate that.
Yeah, it's a crap name. Now, my second pick to put up here, too high, but imagine if it's a 90. Imagine if Mafia: The Old Country
Yeah.
is a like 90. That would be so cool.
I have good feeling about it. Good feeling.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me
Because
too.
they almost nailed the last Mafia. It was just a bit draggy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah. So Mafia: The Old Country.
Interesting.
they did too complicated a story. Make a simple story, tell it
Mamma
well.
mia.
Make a simple story, tell it well.
Is this supposed to be so?
People, video games, you play one, you go away
Now it's
for a week,
Ruby.
you come back. Ruby.
Oh no, it's me.
Oh, no, it's me.
No,
No,
it's
it's
Gus.
Gus. You're right, sorry.
And Peter's one's not in there again.
It'll take a second.
This system is flawless.
It updates when it updates, Gus.
I've got a.
There were some technical
I'm in that
errors,
weird-
but you're doing a good job, Josh.
But no one really noticed them until. Oh, there it
Thank you,
is.
Stephen.
I'm in that grey area now. If I've got ones that I want to pick because I want them to do well, and a couple that bore me, but I feel like they're going to get me the points. So I'm going to go with the ones that I don't just know if I'm going to play. Slay the Spire 2. I never played one, but people love that
They
shit.
do love it. Yeah, that was on my list.
And
Yeah.
I'm hoping that the second comes out this year. I think it's just this year, broad date. Doesn't exactly have, so there is a reason it could be delayed. But yeah, Slay the Spire 2 is my next pick.
It
Yeah.
must be me by now.
No,
It's Ruby. It goes in a reverse order now.
it's my turn.
It's like a
But
snake.
it's your turn after.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
As long as I get some attention soon.
Don't worry. Hey, Stephen, how are you?
I'm so good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I just-
I had a
this-
really nice coffee this
No, no.
morning.
This feels like a really good
You gotta wait.
time
to get diarrhea, but like
to bring up.
trying to get
There
some
was a
Metamucil,
group chat organizing a birthday thing that I was doing, and as soon as the party was over, Bajo was like, "Can this chat be about me now?"
And then we got AI
So it got
to
rebranded.
summarize the chat, and the AI went, then Stephen wanted the chat to be about him.
and it became about me.
It did, yeah.
So I'm doing a mix of games that I want to be good, and also trying to play the game. This one I feel like hits both of those, and it's Split Fiction. The
Interesting.
new Hazelight Studios game
That was good.
from It Takes Two. They've kind of knocked it out of the park every time. They know how to do co-op so right, and this one
yeah.
looks sick.
Two
So,
men in jail called
No Way Out.
No Way Out.
No, sorry, A Way Out.
A Way Out. No Way Out was a
No
much
Way
shorter
Out.
game.
That's Spider-Man. And then they did It Takes Two.
Yep.
And this next one I think is gonna be
was a
amazing.
good announcement.
The fact that he made it, and it's based off his two daughters is just really sweet.
What's the gist of it?
It's these two sisters who I think they like jump in and out of different like storybooks.
Okay, good. Don't tell me anymore. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
it's,
We don't know anymore.
he literally made it for the two main characters to be based off his
That's so
daughters,
cute.
which is really nice.
God, It Takes Two is just such a big game. So many different gameplay. Every time a new gameplay part come up, I'm like, how did you have time to make this?
Isn't
Like,
that
so
where
much
it just
polish.
went from being a great game to being game of the year?
Yeah.
Was that just every moment just was a surprise
Yeah.
and like just a delight
just
the
a
whole way
delight.
through.
Yeah.
Such a good game.
I'm going to go Little Nightmares 3 because I love Little Nightmares 1 and 2 so much. I think Little Nightmares 2 was my game of the year when that came out. Just such a beautiful, beautiful game with interesting ideas and puzzles that don't waste your time. Like they're not frustrating at times. They're just like it's just everything about it has so much polish and beauty to it. Just visually,
Yeah.
it just blew my mind with every moment.
And there's always like there's a driving force behind the puzzle. Like there's always the impending doom, which
Yeah.
it feels like that's a good timer to put on a puzzle as opposed to
No busy work.
Yeah,
It's not busy work. It's like
or just having a clock for no reason,
yeah.
or it feels like
It's like there's a long-armed thing coming up.
justifiable pressure on moments.
This is out of character for me, but I'm gonna sound like a bit of a dick. I'm like devil's advocate.
It's out of character.
It's pretty
Like just
Yeah, it's
because
right spot on,
we're
really.
heaping praise on everything. I'm like potential fatigue. Like that's a third game in a very like distinct style. I think they're both beautiful, but I'm like bit of a reach to go for like the third version of that. Like they're gonna have to change up a little bit.
Did you finish the second game?
I didn't finish it. I finished the first one, and I played some of the.
Yeah.
Again, I'm throwing out a little bit of like, okay, interesting choice.
When I finished the second one, I like went bam. Like the ending to it and the lead up to the end of that, I was like,
You're not telling me.
man,
You're
where's
saying
it going
you're saying the ending was so good, and now they're like more.
Can
And I'm
I
like,
say something a little
give me more.
controversial?
Please.
I don't think there always has to be a devil's advocate. I think sometimes
It
we
wasn't.
can
This
just
is the first
Devil's
one.
advocate to
That was
that would
Devil's
be.
Advocate. Is that your
I think
Devil's
there
Advocate?
should
Yeah, it
be
was.
always a Devil's advocate.
something else.
Gus, all my picks have been sequels, but
Just
they
go
have
Devil's
not
Advocate.
been
Bong,
threequels. Moving on.
My turn.
Yeah, there's a lot of 2s in your list, motherfucker.
My turn to talk. I get to pick 2 games.
Go for it, buddy.
True.
I'm going to pick Civilization 7.
Yes.
No, sequel.
Which one?
Civilization number
Civ
7.
7.
Okay.
The ending to 6 was so good though.
And I'm going to
Yeah.
pick Elden Ring Light Rain as my
Yeah,
running it
absolute
out.
best.
Isn't it Night Rain? Or did I
Night
typo?
Rain, yeah.
okay.
It's Night
Waiting
Rain.
for the night
No,
rain.
then it's a typo on the sheet then.
Oh, sheet.
On the
That
ship.
game shouldn't do well, but it's gonna. Like,
What
as
do you
it-
mean shouldn't?
Night Rain.
Well, it's like it's taking a really well thought out, From Software game and making it almost a kind of like extraction style round based thing.
Devil's Advocate though.
Oh please,
Could be good.
Yeah.
Could be.
Devil's advocate on that. We actually don't know what's in it really.
Yeah. I mean,
No, we do. People have been playing it.
No.
Yeah.
We actually don't know what's in the game
Devil's
yet.
Advocate. The truth is lie.
Oh, I'm gonna play the shit out of that game. It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like
It's a
it's
test, I think.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
co-op Elden Ring was so fun. The
Totally.
co-op mods.
yeah.
like,
It's gonna be great.
Yeah.
It's just like
I guess I would say that
feels a little less bespoke and a bit more like mechanic driven arena.
co-op
like,
in From Software games feels like appropriate for the setting of those games, and I think I have forgiven some jankiness in co-op and stuff before, or like netcode being whatever.
Yeah.
Where it's way more vital for this game if it's the selling point of the game is playing
Yeah.
together.
Yeah,
So
true.
they really need to nail that. But if they do, it's always fun running around those worlds with someone else because you suddenly feel like overpowered because you've just got someone else to kite for you. Or...
But then someone gets slammed down. It's all up to you, right? It still has all those up and down.
I
exciting
guess I'm being
moments.
overly nostalgic about the idea that I liked a linear story that was really awesome, that had like invader elements of multiplayer that felt tied into the story. That I think there might be a story to this, but it also just kind of looks like they went, what if we just sandboxed a bit more of what we did so well?
Tell you what, if George R. R. Martin wrote more for this fucking Elden Ring game and not more Game of Thrones, I'm gonna be so mad.
I've done the title. Good luck to you, Josh.
Thank you. I can't do worse than last
Roger,
year.
it's your
Oh, my
turn.
turn.
You could get fewer points though.
Going back to part.
I have to say, Outer Worlds 2.
Oh,
Sequel? Bold.
Because, hang on, which one was Outer Worlds?
Outer Worlds is the
Outer Worlds is a good one.
Bethesda-like one,
Yeah,
which was the...
because I really liked it. I got it confused with Outer Wilds all the time.
Yeah.
I really liked it. The writing was super fun.
That
It
was
was
fun.
so poppy and lovely, and for some reason, it got a weird vibe. Some people didn't buy into it, and it's like
It
was
felt
more
like
fun.
it was a
I
weird
enjoyed it more than
facsimile of the
Starfield,
Fallout
right?
world.
Yeah.
So and like
Yeah.
it felt so similar, like that it felt a bit off.
I
Like
just
it,
love fun writing, and it's just had such fun writing. That's all I need.
I felt a little undercooked, but I think they're going to cook the shit out of this one. Like it looks like they liked their proof of concept of their take on the weird
must have-
space corporate style world.
it
and-
must have done well enough to get a sequel.
I think it did
right?
reasonable to
Like,
good.
It must have done all right. Yeah,
yeah,
it's a
I
big
think
budget game.
I
reasonable
liked
to
it.
positive.
It sucked me in better than Fallout
sucked you
did.
off.
better than fucking Star.
That's what I was saying. Like
Field?
Starfield, like
Yeah.
I spent a happy 17 hours in Starfield, but I think I actually enjoyed Outer Worlds.
It had soul. It had personality. It had
more.
like so much
For
more
some
like
reason.
heart
I
than
don't know
Starfield.
Well, it
got.
was.
Why?
I mean, everyone loves Fallout New Vegas for what Obsidian did with that writing and feeling like they were playing in the Fallout Bethesda engine, Bethesda Fallout verse, with a little less weight on their shoulders of like having to own how important Fallout is. They were like, we got given this IP and we're just gonna fucking play with it.
Yeah.
And people fell in love with it. So they did that with Outer Worlds 2. Outer Worlds, fuck. And I'm excited to see what they do with Outer Worlds 2 because, it did feel like a platform for something bigger that they couldn't quite pull off on the first one. But they're an amazing developer. They are also doing Avowed, though. So, are they? Don't they have two games coming out?
What the fuck's Avowed again?
That's the like first-person Magic Microsoft title as well. So, the studio has been torn in two.
First-person Magic, never. What was the? You like that dual fisting Magic game?
The Call of Duty one.
Yeah. The dual fisting.
The recent one? Like
you played one that was like Magic on both hands, and it was like, it's great. Microsoft tried to prop it up.
Immortals of Avium?
Yeah, but it wasn't great.
Skyrim.
It was just good, but it wasn't revolutionary,
Anyway, first-person Magic. Ugh, good luck. That was...
so Gen Z of you. Good luck.
Ruby next.
Ruby.
Me. Like the baby.
Like
you
the
remember?
baby.
No.
Oh, you don't remember the baby?
Focus
Remember
up.
the baby.
Focus up.
But-
Dinosaurs?
wait, wait,
Go to Disneyland. Yeah, me.
Thank you.
From the TV show about dinosaurs?
Huh? Never mind.
Let's move on.
This one's also a personal one.
Look at me. He blurred.
I didn't blow you. I was just going blur.
Oh,
From
no.
the discussion we had, that wasn't directed at you. I would never blow you.
It's okay. I totally forgot what was happening just now.
No, I just went bleh.
Oh, okay.
I was like awkward. Bleh.
Anyway, Deltarune chapters 3 and 4.
What?
Which is the Undertale sequel. So Undertale, the Undertale sequel.
Has that been in like early or like in development forever?
Chapter 1 and 2 came out over the past few years and have done very, very well for themselves. But they were released for free, and then chapters 3 and 4 should be coming out this year. Okay. Multifish makes a really good point. Will the critics score all on their own?
I think we're okay to lump that in. It's been a weird
The
way
thing is, they're coming out. They're coming out at the same time. So I'm pretty sure they will get.
You're at
their
the
own
mercy
thing.
of that. Like it might just mean they botched the score, and as in they don't do it, and then you have to go to a reserve.
That's what I'm. That's the thing. I'm putting it here because I've got one for my reserve that I feel like is going to be a surefire.
Okay, good.
So I'm going to go with Deltarune chapter 3 and 4.
Nice.
The first 2 chapters, amazing.
Good.
But yeah.
Devil's Advocate. I'm going to go with a obvious choice for me. I'm going to go with Doom, the second words.
Dark Ages.
Dark
Thank
Ages.
you. Doom,
yes.
the Dark Ages. Kind of feels like an easy win. Like happily an 80.
That was my reserve.
Yeah, it's gonna be a minimum 80 safe bet, and hopefully shit hot. Like it looks fantastic. People are enjoying how they've taken that series.
They're not over the new Doom formula.
No, and they've been
It's
staggering
just
them.
so fun,
I think
isn't
just well enough. Like
Just at its core, it's so fun.
it's
doing
the
modern
way
Doom.
they've made that
It's
a
great on
juggle
Switch
game.
as well.
Oh,
Yeah.
on Switch, Switch 2, baby.
Could be good on Switch.
I played all of Doom 1 on Switch.
Have you really?
It's great. It
Yeah, it worked well. You didn't like it on Switch?
It ran like dog shit, but I just
Really?
enjoyed that.
Yeah, it was like
But
24 frames
But
maximum.
Doom Eternal came out 3 years ago.
Quick.
It's like
it was pretty quick development.
But yeah, what I'm saying is
cycle,
they didn't definitely go 1, 2, 3. They haven't been
They haven't
just like
Assassin's Creeded it.
no, exactly. So I think they look like a bit of a rework here with the shield, the Captain America shields, a grapple or something. They're going fucking over the top with it, and I think it's gonna go great. So
And the setting has changed enough for it to feel interesting to be in the spaces again.
It's
because you're doing the same shit with some new toys, but you're in a different air.
You're in a kind of Castle
It's
Hell Mars.
Yeah.
Whatever. Who cares? That
Castle
game's
Mars.
fun. Castle Mars.
Yep.
Good luck to me.
Cool. Devil's Advocate. Bad luck to you.
Dude, Devil's Advocate. Doesn't Satan rock?
Satan in the sheets, baby.
I'm off
Now
Satan.
that's advocating for Satan.
Yeah.
Peter round us out with our last pick
Well,
I don't get another one?
before reserves.
nah,
These
well,
are
you
the
get your
three.
reserve. You get your
You have to
reserve.
come
as well.
Okay.
The other two. Why?
We did the rules.
Okay.
I wasn't listening at all. I just
This-
said the word
Thinking about your
points. I said points.
This game may not come out. It may be a disaster.
Star Citizen.
It's Fable.
Ooh, I really want it to be good. I
Imagine
really
if
want it
it's
to be
fucking
good.
It'd be
Imagine
good.
it's
It's just,
great.
isn't
Yeah.
it potentially pushed back? Like
It's
there's
potentially pushed back.
We've
We
seen
haven't seen
so
much
little
of
of it.
We've
outside
seen
of
a
the-
couple of trailers now. A tease and then a... Was it a
Little
full
tease.
trailer?
I
Or
just want
another
constant fantasy RPGs every month, please. I don't care if they're average. I just want them.
I love them. I want
Give me
a
Aaron Shrouders,
I
give
want a
me
fantasy game with a story, and I'm so fine with that. You know, a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd sort of grab goblins and chuck them over cliffs and go on quests for hay, that kind of thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I want to go and get some STDs.
All the quest givers in the town are like, give it to this guy. He collects hay. He just
all
wants hay.
It's his heyday.
Wasn't that great in Fable when it was the first time that games started showing you what other people were playing and doing in their games? You know, it was like the autolog thing with Need for Speed when that came in. And in our office, GOG got the most STDs. And it kept popping up every time in the loading screens. GOG has the most STDs. I'm like, good on you.
That's
Go
amazing.
Get your share, GOG.
Good on GOG. That's what it
It's
is.
so
That's
good because
fucking
it's
GOG.
like the Need for Speed Most Wanted. Like Peter has the fastest lap.
Yeah.
Like GOG has the most.
And also it's got
infections.
the character Ghost running ahead and going into all the brothels.
So that's
There you
all
go.
of them?
That's all of our main picks for now.
Okay.
With 2 more to come later in the year. Is it just one more and another
2
reserve?
more.
Do I pick my reserve now?
Okay.
2 more.
We will pick our reserve now.
Okay.
Yeah.
We had 2 reserves last year. I think we're moving just to 1 because is that right, Josh? If we check the
I
old
think
scoreboard.
we-
Sorry, the colours are a little bit wrong because we hadn't decided on this really with Will.
Okay.
But so the second last box should also be purple. But
Oh,
it's locked. We're picking the second reserve later in the
We're
year.
picking 1 more main title and 1 more reserve later in the year.
Is it still hot up there, Josh?
It's extremely.
Okay.
Cool.
Just take my shirt off.
Don't
get hot, I take my shirt off.
How hard is it?
You are
I mean,
wearing
it's
you're
simple
wearing two
physics,
you're wearing
right?
2 shirts
Wearing
right now.
double shirts. They are wet though.
They are
Yeah,
both
you
wet.
dwibble the wordle.
Yes, I dribble some water in there.
Okay. So, if
That cup
I'm
had a green thing growing in it. Sorry, please continue.
It's called a frog.
That cup was not clean.
There's a frog in it.
I doubt it. Yeah, I doubt it.
Yeah.
My reserve. Am I allowed to put Last of Us Part 2 Remastered in as a reserve?
No, because the game is already out.
No.
It's already out.
I'm pretty
But
sure.
Last of Us Part 1 launched on PC and got slammed because it didn't work.
Devil's.
Did it get slammed?
I'm pretty sure
Yeah, 'cause it was
we've
buggy
had
as fuck.
we've
Was it
had
really?
this discussion and we put remakes and re-releases and all that kind of stuff to bed. We said no.
Remasters, I think we said no to. Remakes, we made an exception for because there was shit like Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah.
And
Resident
sorry,
Evil 2.
yes, yeah.
Resident Evil
But like
3.
remasters like that, we just said nah.
It's a new burns. Guess again, soy burns.
Yes, again, I need to put something in that's going to come out.
Skate Story. I assume it's a sequel to Skate 3.
Why don't I do Monster Hunter Wilds?
Oh.
That's a good bet.
Yeah.
Safe
It's
bet.
gonna be it's gonna be coming out next month, and it'll be mid-80s.
It always gets 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monster Hunter Wilds, please. Avowed is too much of a risk. I want Avowed to be good, but
That's the thing, Avowed is
I'm gonna play Monster Hunter, but
Okay. Yeah, that's a good point. I was about to pick something that potentially might get pushed back, so I'm going to move to a safer bet now, and I'm going to pick. I'm going to pick South of Midnight.
Yeah.
Which also might get pushed back. That's the one that is a third-person action game set in like a sort of fantasy Louisiana, deep south.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Looks really cool. Kind of like voodoo, I guess, kind of style, but like, just looks really. I think it's coming out in a couple of months.
Yeah, pretty
yeah,
sure.
Okay, cool.
It got a release date at the Developer Direct.
Perfect. Great.
It's going
That's
to be a
what I'm
nice
after.
year
So
for
did
games,
Avowed.
isn't it? I felt like last year when it was a bit of a blur. I can't quite remember the big titles last year.
I mean, that's every year, but I know what you mean.
But
like,
you know, there was, it wasn't like was there a massive game last year that I'm just forgetting?
Call
that
of Duty,
blew us all
baby!
around? COD was awesome.
Astrobot.
Astrobot didn't whimsy me Astrobot as much as I loved it.
I loved it.
yeah.
But where was the
Average at
where
best.
was the
What was the
one
big
that
one?
made me go?
Helldivers 2.
Yeah, a lot of that sort
Strong
of stuff.
style,
wasn't
yeah,
there?
but
yeah, Prince of Persia.
Prince of Persia was
Prince of
cool,
Persia
so-
was great, wasn't
That's
it?
good.
Is it my turn?
It is. No, Ruby.
It is not. It is mine.
All right then.
You don't get any more turns.
And actually,
Points.
I believe in my heart that this is an incredibly safe bet. I'm going to go with 2 Point Museum.
That was on my list.
Yeah.
Bad, not bad.
They're always great, aren't
They
they?
always rate super high. And it got...
Three dudes folding their arms.
So it got... now 4 dudes. It got previewed a bunch early and did incredibly well from those previews. So I'm betting on it doing incredibly
That's kind of game
well.
development that's not going to get delayed. I would think in their like sort of staple of how they've made.
Yeah,
their
how hard is
games.
it to make a game like that?
About
Fucking
it's a
easy.
museum.
Yeah.
So
It's the same
I'm-
engine. Just
Take
make
5
it-
minutes.
Yeah.
I'm betting that like if Deltarune chapters 3 and 4 don't come out, which is fine, I'm happy to wait. Or something goes wrong with that scoring system, 2 Point Museum will be my
Safe bet.
savior.
Good. Bajo, got a safe bet?
Does my reserve have to be a game that may or may not come out? Can it, or is it
The
anything?
idea is that if
one of my others doesn't,
the other 3 doesn't,
yeah.
that
I
would
got
go
it.
in
Yeah.
in its place.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2.
You
It's
can't
already
do
out.
that because it's got reviewed already.
It's not out.
The reviews are out.
Oh.
Yeah, the
I haven't
reviews
seen
are
the
out.
reviews. What did it get?
I mean, aren't you playing it?
It hasn't. It's not.
Or
playable
maybe
yet.
the
It's
reviews
not
aren't out
yet.
because it's out next. But yeah, that's a
It's out
good
next
point. Are there reviews out because people have finished it?
Yeah.
Open critic.
That's the
Otherwise, you can have it.
Deliverance 2, is it?
Yeah.
That's a shit title.
Wow.
Or maybe no scores yet. No scores yet.
Okay.
You can have it.
I haven't seen anything from it yet, but
Yeah, cool.
I've been playing the first one and I've been really enjoying it. And I remembered like it's actually so I want to say quaint, but it was also when it came out. It was like 2018.
deeper.
So beautiful,
Yeah.
and it's peasant simulator. One of my viewers called it that, and that's what it is. You're just a peasant in the world. You're a piece of shit. You're doing the best you can, but also they really work hard on the story and the cuts. It's full so much.
There's a
cutscene
lot of
and
polish
so
in
much
that
story,
game.
and it's
Yeah.
like, oh, you know, even though the voice acting is like feels like the developers kind of did themselves a little, like like it.
They absolutely did.
They absolutely did, right? Yeah. But they worked. They really worked at it. Like they put heart and soul into it, and it shone through the rough edges of that game. So
Totally.
I think now that and it sold pretty well, I think too.
It did great. I think they sold 5 million copies or something.
Wow, really?
Like that.
Yeah.
And it's still selling heaps.
Yeah, it's still
and
fun.
I played a little bit of 2 at a press thing at the end of last year,
right. Oh, did you?
and it was like, oh, cool. They've
Banging.
Yeah, it's not a AAA game, but it is a top of a AA. You know, like it's just got so much
Top of
heart
the
and soul.
AA to
Top
ya.
of the AA to ya. I think it will score well.
Yeah, great. Yeah, people love that first game a lot.
Yeah.
Joshua!
Last.
Hot
I
Josh.
think this is a toss-up. I think maybe Death Stranding 2.
So
That's my reserve.
I was gonna pick that, but I'm not confident that that's gonna make it this year. I'm reasonably
I'll
confident.
have
but
another reserve later. It's fine.
Which one, sorry?
I'll play. I said I'll have another reserve later if I really need it, but I'm gonna pick Death Stranding 2.
Okay,
Yeah, cool.
great game. Gonna be great. See you on the beach, Josh.
See you on the beach. What's it called? Death Stranding 2, The Beaches
On
or
the
something?
beach.
On the beach.
I've got a
On the
bit
beach.
here. I've got a bit here.
Okay.
Do it.
But it might be a shot in the
Are we
dark.
going a place? Are you about to do baby noise?
Yeah. No.
Okay.
So I love to get Death Stranding 2 on the beach. Is that anything?
No, I don't know what love to get on means.
It's from a song called 2 On.
By whom?
It's not by Sierra, is it? No, it's not. Is it Tinashe?
Did Josh
Someone
kill the
says
music
Tinashe
for
in
It's
there.
Tinashe. Yeah. By
Yes.
Tinashe?
Love
Yeah.
it.
Okay, great.
Can you
Thank
sing a little more of
Is
the
that
song?
anything? It's I love to get on. I love to get Death Stranding 2 on the beach. When the drink be too strong, when the drink be way too strong. Is that anything?
Still not.
Can't help you.
unfortunately.
If it is
Okay.
to you, if it's something to you,
It
then
means a little bit of something to me.
Just
I've been
keep it.
trying to figure it out
Just
for a
make
while.
space.
Coastal says, I got it, Ruby. I
Makes
liked
sense.
it.
Thank you.
make space for it in your heart.
I'm making space for I love to get Death Stranding 2 on the beach.
I'm making
I like
space
Bishop.
for
Yeah.
a little pizza later.
Yeah,
Death Stranding 2
I love
on
to
the
make
beach?
space for
Beach?
a little treat for me.
Nicki Minaj.
Nicki Minaj.
Yeah.
Isn't it
That one
weird that you can have a Nicki Minaj skin in Call of Duty, I think? Isn't that weird that you're walking around in Fortnite?
Steph and I ran around trying to do the
Grande. Ariana Grande is shooting you in the face in Fortnite.
I love
that's
to be
Lizzo.
Ice Spice in
Yeah,
Fortnite.
well, she was doing that. I just
I
remember
love
singing
being
that.
Ice Spice in Fortnite. Everybody hates when I'm Ice Spice in Fortnite. But I love it.
So
I
what
love
are
it.
the Spice
Drink
Girls?
at a time.
Sabrina Carpenter's coming to Fortnite.
She really?
I swear to God, I just want to say it really quick.
Sure.
If Sabrina Carpenter comes to Fortnite and she is not 5 foot tall, I'm going to be really mad.
Do you reckon she'll do one of those big projection concerts, but she'll just be down the front
Yeah.
being like, oh,
I wanted to be this big.
Remember when Nicolas Cage came to one of those Dead by Daylight kind
Dead by
of
Daylight.
games?
It
It
was
was
Dead
Dead
by
by
Daylight,
Daylight.
yeah.
Nicolas Cage is there.
Yeah.
Hatsune Miku is in Fortnite.
As a survivor, I think. Not as a bad guy, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
really?
Yeah, he was one of the guys who ran around.
All right, now it is time for our counter picks.
Let's blast
where
through
we
this.
each choose one from somebody else's list that we think is going to do the worst.
Oh.
And I think the order that we go in?
Well, it was just Josh then. So if we go back the other way,
Maybe Josh again.
Yeah, I think so.
Is that how we did it last time?
Yeah.
I think so, but
okay.
also it doesn't matter because you can't pick the same thing someone else has picked.
correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're shooting, we're throwing
Fire
a
from
dart
the
at
hip. So
moment.
Josh, go for a counter pick when you're ready.
Outer Worlds 2.
I just want to say,
You bitch.
okay.
Sorry,
you-
Josh.
No, totally, you bitch. Loki Cat says, shouldn't we wait for the full list? We have talked about
we
this.
debated
Maybe
it.
when we pick our final game and reserve, we'll have the opportunity to change within the same person if we so choose.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've checked out on all the rules.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the rules
I-
it's a mess.
I
I'm
don't
just
care
gonna
about the
say
rules
something.
anyway. But
It's a
I'm
mess.
gonna
It's a
counter
game.
pick Outer Worlds 2 on
Do you want to put a little
Bajo's.
asterisk J next to that one, maybe,
Yeah,
Josh?
yeah, sure.
Just so
Set
we've got
the
a little
score
indicator
to
and we don't
J
forget.
for now.
Set the score to J. So now,
Bingo.
Ruby, Bajo.
Okay. I'm gonna pick bloody. I'm gonna bloody pick Fable.
So that means you think it's gonna come. That it doesn't work if it doesn't come out.
It has to come out.
You think it's gonna
and
come out
be-
and be the
and a
lowest
70.
out of all the games Peter picked?
Yeah.
You think it's gonna do worse than Pokemon?
Is Peter Molyneux behind it?
No.
Okay, let me think.
I would pick Pokemon if you were then going to.
No, I'm going to go with Fable. I think
Sure.
it's going to be hard for them to bring that series back after 3 games that were like the first 2 were so good and third one was great, but it was like, where are they going to take it from here? I don't know. I haven't seen anything of it. I think it's probably yeah.
It's a wild shot.
If it comes out.
It's a bold move, Cutton. Let's see if it pays off. Ruby?
I'm struggling to a point where I started looking at my own list on accident. I think I'm wrong. Frick. A lot of these I think are going to be. I think most of these are going to be really good.
Devil's.
Yes, Devil's Advocate.
Nah,
One of them
just
might
pick
be
one.
bad.
I can't believe the end of that film. He eyeballs the camera. Devil's Advocate with
Al Pacino?
You know, huge. You know that? Yeah. Al
That's
Pacino.
not huge.
And
great.
Right
It's
at the
also
end
great,
of
not
the film.
huge.
Right at the end of the film.
He makes it
he
huge,
morphs.
but
He goes to
Ruby, I'm really sorry for interrupting you.
No,
but
no,
check
it's
out
actually
the
good. It's
thing.
giving me more time to think.
Okay, great.
I appreciate
He
it.
eyeballs the camera at the end and winks or something. It just
Because he's the
ruins.
devil.
But at the camera.
He was advocating for devilish behavior.
No, he was breaking the fourth wall in what was a pretty good film until that point. Has a really cool ending.
Yeah, and he was blind the whole time.
Just like the end. You know that
No,
movie?
that's Son of a Woman.
You know that movie where the guy curves guns called bullets called Wanted?
Yes.
He made a game. It was pretty fun actually. It's one of the, in the old days when
It's
movie
a
games
it's
were
a
pretty fun.
visual novel.
Yeah.
No,
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really tongue in cheek, and then right at the end, you know, that dickhead eyeballs the camera as well. It's like you just
I
ruined
guess
it.
I'm wanted.
Ruined it, man. Yeah, that's exactly
Say
what
the
Ruby,
it is.
thumbs up.
line, Bart.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hoorah.
I'm going to go with Slay the Spire 2.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
ugh.
Purely
Shots fired.
because
Oh, she's
I
ruining the stream. Sorry, I'm
there's
so sorry,
the-
Ruby. I'm so sorry.
No, it's okay. There's the possibility to me that it might not be different enough from the first game,
Interesting.
and that might be what holds it back from a higher score. That's kind of what I'm vibing with, and I'm clutching at straws because everything on this looks really, really good.
It's hard, isn't it?
I think we've
Yeah.
made some really
Which
good choices.
I would
Yeah.
agree with, but is
But
it
Devil's
my is it
Advocate.
my turn?
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Little Nightmares 3. I'm gonna sink that sword in a little deeper and say
Oh.
I reckon that's gonna be low scoring. Especially look compared
Good
to your
luck.
like it has to be the lowest out of yours, and Outer Worlds 2 and Grand Theft Auto 6 are definitely gonna do better than that.
I don't know if Outer Worlds. would be better
These
than
could be 90 and 91, and then Little Nightmares could just be 88, and
What
it'll
if
be
GTA
the lowest
6 comes out and it's all just like online bullshit because it's where they made all their money with
You
the
shut
last
your
one? What
mouth.
if they mess it up and they're like, oh yeah, you got to play, but you got to give us money all the time now. Anyway,
Costs you $1 a minute to play.
yeah.
What if that's that?
Everyone would fucking pay it.
Yeah,
It'd be,
I would.
It'd be
I would
gazillion
pay
dollars.
so much money.
I'm so excited. I'm so excited to drive cars around and run people over, but like by
Yeah.
accident, and then laugh at it, and then back over them, and then the ambulance
Do you reckon
comes.
you'll be able to steal
then you
cars
back
in
over
it?
them. Yeah.
Imagine
It's gonna
that.
be too. We're coming to an apex of that's just gonna be too real. Fucking Florida is gonna be that by the end of the year, thanks to Trump, and we're gonna
yeah.
be playing that game. Sorry, too
It already
real.
is that.
It is that. Peter, Devil.
I'm going to advocate for the devil here by picking Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza, blah, 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 blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah,
Really?
blah, blah, blah,
Interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I reckon...
The series. Yeah. Sorry. I'm
it's
so sorry.
It's overcooked.
I'm excited.
Like a Dragon. I reckon people... Because people fucking dig them. But they just keep pumping them out. There's like 2 Yakuza games a year at the moment.
And they go in different.
And I feel like they're due for. And when I think low score, I'm like, it's probably going to be like an 82 because I reckon Split. If it's low, it'll be low 80s. Split Fiction, I reckon, has a chance to be really high again.
I think because what gets me is like the way that I think about it is like
consistent
the people
mid-80s.
playing Like a Dragon.
Yeah.
That will review Like a Dragon. Chances are they like a Dragon. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It's like when you have a friend who loves anime, and you say to them, "Hey, do you ever got an anime you could recommend me?" And then you watch their entire like body transform because people who love anime really love anime.
Yeah.
Right.
They like throw up on themselves.
Is this one going to be like the Ichiban story? It's the wacky. Because I thought the idea with because like a dragon is Ichiban, and but then there's the other Yakuza, which are kind of like the hard-boiled cop ones, which they're not doing as much of.
I mean, they've kind of run their course though.
Well, I thought they kind of splintered off into two series. I'd have to do more.
This one follows Majima, who's
we need Mini-Me or someone who would be able to know. Yeah. Okay. Right.
You know, a friend.
A friend.
But yeah, it's. I think that this is going to be the pirate game. Copper for Life read my mind. I think this is going to be the pirate game that Skull and Bones wishes it was. So
I've got to look at. It's like how do they make it a pirate game? But yeah.
Just wait and see.
I want to see Yakuza Pirates.
Yeah,
that'll be fun. How could that not be fun?
These games do well the vast majority of the time.
Yeah,
they are all the picks. Cool. Well done, everyone.
We did it.
I reckon Mafia: The Old Country has a chance to be a 70.
Quite possibly.
Of all the games on the list, I reckon Mafia's.
You'd be happy with that?
No, I wouldn't be happy with that. Of course.
That's one I'm hoping is good.
Me too. I hope it's a 95.
It's a happy Gus with any of this.
but it's the one that it's like if it got a 70, you'd be like, yeah, because everything on this list is fucking great.
Your whole list, except for Monster Hunter Wilds, was like, I know it's going to do well. I don't really care. But those three are all games that I really, really want to be good.
Yeah, same.
Like,
I think we'll all still play Mafia. What's it called? Sorry?
The Old Country.
The Old Country.
Yep.
We'll all play it and we'll all have a great time, even if it doesn't score well, right?
Yeah,
they're just fun worlds to be in. And, and
they're good storytellers.
I almost said Mario Kart 9 as well.
Oh.
So
interesting. I hadn't even thought of that as a potential.
Where are they going to take it from here?
Sounds like
probably on the road.
Clip this up. I think I've got this in the bag. I'm not just playing a bit. I think I think mine are all safe, strong ones.
Play the clip from last year where Gus said, "I've got this in the bag."
It's not an arrogant thing. I think I'm boringly. I'm on my way.
Yeah, I think
you think you've done a good job here.
Good for you. Good for you, Gus.
Yeah. Would you say that you're in a league of your own?
I'd say I'm in a pocket league.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Thank you.
We did it.
We did that. We're still doing it, apparently. That was Pocket League, and that has been our first episode of Back Pocket for 2025. We are at the end of the episode. Claps all round, people. Well done, we bloody did it. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Coming up next, as we do every episode, every year, again and again and again, is the post show. The post show is when you can come behind the paywall, join us for a little bit extra, a little bit of something. We might.
Who's it brought to us by?
Who's
it brought to us by?
Well, I'm getting to that. I'm just teasing a little bit, first of all.
Yeah, a little
helping.
A little sprinkling of graphic.
A little sprinkling of, we might look at some of the creative. We might talk to Bajo about some of his more life stories. I might bare knuckle box Josh, apparently. But if you want to see that,
the fight
you got to join the Patreon, and you can join us at the post show. And the post show is, of course, brought to us by friend of the show, Dump Days. And when we have a segment sponsored by Dump Days, we check out a Dump Days comique. Dump Days is a talented artiste who has a penchant for dumpster diving bin chickens, but sometimes they're about other animals. This one might have a bin chicken in it. Josh, could we have a look at a Dump Days comic, please? Bajo, you'll be playing the voice of the narrator, which is the characters in a monologue, if you'd be so kind.
Every night I have the same dream.
Pause for
I'll be the eyelids opening.
Oh, here we go. You getting that?
Ugh.
Next panel?
Dude, yeah, that's disgusting.
The badly drawn bin chicken comes.
Peter?
Oh, there was something else?
You're the chicken.
Oh, I'm the chicken as well.
You're
Holy
the-
shit, I get
have
2
this.
rolls?
Yeah.
I'm like Mike Myers
Ruby,
over here.
you are now
I'm
the
like
bin-
Eddie
you- no.
Murphy up in this.
Ruby, you're now the bin chicken.
Your hands are...
2 different sizes.
Nice.
Thanks.
Peter.
Damn it, he's right.
Wait, they are different sizes. Wait, is this
yeah.
saying Dump Days gets judged at night from a bin chicken that critiques his artistic
That's
skills?
his sleep paralysis demon.
It's his sleep demon. Well, there we go. The inner workings of Dump Days' mind.
Maybe one of them is his strong hand.
Take my strong hand.
Take my strong hand.
God, I haven't thought of that in
Your
years.
moustache is my paralysis demon. Stands in the doorway rustling.
The old slug tickler.
Devil's advocate.
I call it the Devil's Advocate. Thank you, Dump Days, for sponsoring, and to all the patrons who support the show. If you would like to support the show, you can. You can head to our Patreon and you can support us at a number of tiers, each with their own sets of rewards, benefits, and sometimes just the good feeling of supporting a show like Back Pocket and letting us turn the lights back on and running it for another year, which is what we plan to do. We've got a big year planned.
If I may, I
may.
have some good game fan fiction that I have found, which I'll be reading in the post show.
Oh, well, for fuck's sake, cancel the fight. We're doing that.
I won't be reading
Sometimes
much of
cancel
it.
the fight. You're going to get fucking beaten up, and then we'll listen to
I'm
the...
terrified.
It goes off the rails.
Custody Josh upstairs.
Just like
Headband
speed
on.
bagging a big meat while... okay, well, we can check that out as well.
Speed bagging the meat.
Sorry. We'll also check out, hopefully, the creative. Josh, do we have a taste of something that's in the creative?
Yes, yes.
Gosh, we're handsome.
Sorry, I was just washing my hands.
He's washing
We're
his
also
hands.
pretty
Oh,
amazing.
God.
Amazing.
There was chalk all over them.
Sorry, Josh.
Yeah, so we'll check out the creative.
Who is TV's Bajo?
It is spot on for the Ask Chiefs. Is that a Jazzles?
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
No,
what I
this
think.
is a
Is that
coastal.
Coastal?
This
Oh,
is
what
Bryce,
is
yeah.
this? Delightful.
So you
I
go to
love
Ask
it.
Bajo and you type in who is Bajo on his.
That's the only
It's
question.
right there.
That's the only
It's
question that answers.
Bajo. It's his favorite subject to talk about, though. If you ask him about himself.
true.
Fuck, that is beautiful. Well done.
Fantastic. Look at that.
So you will check out the creative, do a bunch of other things in there. But yeah, to get access, you need to join the gold tier of the Patreon, where you can also get access to our bonus content. All the other stuff we'll be posting, uncut playbacks, bonus stuff from all sorts of things. A pocketed Discord role, which gives you selection for the community game night streams, which we'll be going back to in some form or another. We'll be announcing all of that stuff on the Discord, so if you're not already there, go check that out, and you'll get updates to everything us, the team, and the crew, and everyone who supports the show is getting up to. Bajo, thank you so much for joining us. Plug away. You've got anything worth plugging for 2025?
Thank you so much for having me. All I'm plugging is my beautiful viewers. Hang in there. My MBN is cooked. I'm just trying to stream. That's it. I just want to stream. No, that's it. No, I'm still settling in here. Can I get another Zoom?
I have no mouth, but I cannot stream.
Thank you. Yeah, I have a mouth and I cannot stream. No, I'm still settling in here, just trying to get back into the swing of streaming and trying to deal with the stress of internet not working.
Fun.
But they're coming tomorrow, everyone. They're coming
mine.
tomorrow. Yeah, really.
Mine went out with the cheating.
That zoomed even harder.
Mine went out with the lightning the other day.
Oh, did it
struck
really?
lightning and everything just went nuts.
What kind of internet you got? What do you got?
TPG.
No, like to the node, to the curb, to the premises.
To the house.
To the window, to the wall,
There's
to
no
the
way
way
he
down your
knows.
walls.
No.
All you
No,
bitches crawl.
I don't
it.
have anything planned this year at all, except for just getting back into the swing of streaming and having a
man.
good time and
Smooth.
seeing
Love it.
friends and Zooms. One more Zoom?
One more Zoom. Well, it's been joy to have you back on the show. Thank you for being our first guest for 2025. And thank you to everyone for tuning in. That is our show for tonight. Thank you for checking us out. If you can, go and share the show, I should say, with your friends, your family. It's the only way we can keep the lights on, by getting everyone to support the show. Head to Patreon, head to backpocket.gg for links to everything, including all our socials, everything you've seen here tonight. Go over there. Thank you so much, El Nuke, for just spruiking that. Is that someone else's chat? I'm confused. That
We've got
overwhelmed.
combined chat.
It's combined chat tonight. So
Oh, shit!
I'm sure Nuke is in Bajo's chat.
As we're wrapping up, did this work for everyone? The co-stream combined chat thing? Was everyone happy? Was it
happy.
fun? Like, did people find the show from my stream and vice versa? Anyone?
What a way to
Your
keep the
friends
energy running. Ask
are
the
leaving.
audience just as we ran out
Ask
of the
the
episode.
audience.
Didn't work.
Krusty the Clown
Didn't
reference.
work.
Who would make
It
that?
did not
It
work.
did not work. The
did
combined
not
chat
work.
didn't work.
Well, we're
Oh.
live separately on your channel and our channel.
I think
But
it's
the
shared
partnership thing's
chat
meant
for
to change
us,
it.
where we get to see both
Yeah,
chats,
it works,
but
it's
they're
fine.
not in the same
No,
chat.
they're saying we have no. They're saying okay, we'll
We
investigate.
got investigate.
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
what a
We'll
real
figure it
dent
out.
around this
maybe
one
it's a
out.
beta feature.
Well, the technical issues aside,
Yeah,
this was a
devil's
great
advocate.
show.
I reckon it went
Another
really
Zoom,
well.
please.
Josh and everyone upstairs, thank you for hanging out. Just giving him a shout out at the end of the episode. I just thought it was worth it. You know, he's hot.
Try to not get punched in the face.
That is our show. We'll catch you guys later. Until next
Say
time.
goodbye.
I'm trying. Ruby,
Yes?
say goodbye.
No. Bye.
Peter.
Can I ask a question to chat? What's your favorite thing?
That's it. That's the show. That's how
Bye.
bullshit.
Wait, I want
Bye.
to hear what the favorite thing was.
Goodbye, everyone.
Not food.